What? 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 Why can't you? 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 I did this. Why can't you?
I did this. Why can't you?
No, Mikey's, it's allergy season and Mikey's voice is broken.
Why can't you?
Oh boy.
I'm going to have to use my lower register today. So this is not an act. I literally can't use any notes above this. So
Mikey's going to have to do some voice work today.
Yes.
We got to get it. We got to get him to do some different voices so that he can record audiobooks.
In a world. Hi, everybody.
Hi. Welcome to Headliners. I'm Tim. I don't have allergies.
Yeah, allergies are allergy sufferers are the true proletariat.
Oh yes, the non-allergy people are the bourgeoisie. Is that what you're saying?
I mean, how much do you pay every day to breathe?
None.
Oh,
I breathe for free,
must be
motherfucker.
nice. It must be nice to just be
free.
sitting up on top and be able to just, you and honeybees, man. Y'all just think pollen is just the best shit ever,
You're right. Mikey is doing a great RFK Jr. impression.
Oh, when I get my hands on you, I'm gonna time you out for so long.
I doubt it.
I hate you.
Oh man. Let's say hi to the peoples, and then we'll do a quick promo for the stuff, and then we'll get into it.
Hey, did you see the pop-out chat thing?
No.
Look at the arrow in the bottom right of the chat.
Okay.
So guess what? Now we can have our soundboard up and then have the chat on the side. Y'all done messed up.
What?
Y'all done messed up.
This
Holy
is sick shit.
You know how annoying it is to have to keep switching tabs on the right?
It is so annoying.
And then you lose your spot. Y'all in trouble.
Tell me about it. So
all right. I'll click the people and you hit the buttons.
I'm ready.
We got Billy.
I'm not ready. To go. Everything's been rearranged.
Fettuccine, linguine, martini, bikini.
Here, I'll read this one too because he put it in the rhyme scheme here. Mountain Cold, Gangster's Mole, Maga Troll, Plastic Doll.
Dole.
It's very close. Very close.
I'm talking to you.
Lost Missionary, Scott.
Hi, Scott.
That's Billy again. C.
I love Tesla.
Adams.
Mm-hmm.
thank you for your question, Senator.
Oh, wait, no.
It's a shame. He's shameful.
How dare you?
Diz.
Your data, dumbass.
I like that Diz's picture is a D12. I've always enjoyed that.
Oh, it is a dodecahedron.
Yeah. Gina.
Where is it? There it is.
Stupid, stupido.
This might be the greatest tip on a soundboard clip ever. That is it right there.
McKinnon.
I doubt it.
Oh man, that is a great RFK soundboard clip. I doubt it.
They are effing pathetic.
Oh man.
I think I have residual nose pond scum that has sinus drain down my throat and coated it with Unhappy gross shit, and I just haven't gotten rid of it yet.
And the Dark Lord Grag.
Do 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 do.
Flip.
Flip.
Just poor editing on our part. Oh, and we Shaza.
Wait.
In my time,
Congress-
you don't get to talk.
Lumber is at a
Reclaiming my
5-year
time.
low, Congresswoman.
Reclaiming my time.
Then let's just have
We Shaza sporting the Tim's hat. Also, apparently, the Tim's hat is out of stock for hats.
That's impossible.
Let me tell you something. I ordered some merch from TeePublic, and I don't want to, like, because they make our stuff, I don't want to say bad things, but I still haven't received my stuff, and it's been 2 weeks.
Bro, our shit is flying off the shelves. You're going to have to give them a second to catch up. A lot of orders out of the bin warehouses.
I didn't get the hat or the shirt that I ordered, but I did get the magnet.
Oh, well, they had that. You know, everybody's got those, so they just threw that over there.
This was, and by the way, they were like, "Oh, you can just throw this in, and it'll be free shipping for the magnet." I was like, "Okay."
And then they only sent you the magnet.
Where's the rest of my shit?
Hey.
TeePublic.
Hey, check your wife's closet. She might have stole your shit.
She might have.
She just gonna come out the closet wearing that shit with a hoodie over it. Like, hey, what are you doing? It's 95 degrees outside. Why are you putting a hoodie on? What is that?
That ain't right. That ain't right.
What are you wearing?
That ain't right.
Where'd you get that? I was looking for mine like that. Where did you find that? Are you
She
sure
does.
that
She
one
does
is,
do that. She will steal my my stuff and like, this is mine now. I was like, what do you mean?
check the back of your marriage certificate. It's in there. I didn't know either.
Speaking of the merch, here it is. Oh, it's on sale. It's on sale right now for the next day and a half. That's right. Get yourself some bin merch. You can get the loose thumb sink chips magnet like I got, or maybe a Tim's hat if they're in stock.
I've never had my flabbers so gasted.
Our bestseller here is personal favorite of mine. The Fuck the Hell Off t-shirt. Fuck the hell off. Get yourself some bin merch now. It's all
This
on
is
sale,
sick
33% off.
Quiet in the chambers, please. Quiet in the chambers.
You know, one of these days I'm just going to record a commercial and then we can just fucking play it.
Should we have a commercial competition?
Oh my god, yes.
I don't know what the prize would be.
I don't
That's
know what
the
the prize
only
would
thing.
be either.
But
But
use it? I don't know.
yeah,
I
you
want to
know-
use all of them. You know.
You know what? All right. For the Bintifada out there, we will do a
Tifa.
the Bintifa. For the Binstitute.
Yeah, we should probably lean in a Binstitute until the temperature cools off.
For the Binstitute out there, McKinnon says that McKinnon will win. Let's do this. We'll give you guys a couple of weeks. We'll give you guys a couple of weeks. We got an email that we can put up here. There we go. thebinpodcast@gmail.com. Send us a recording of your bin merch commercial. And the winner we will use that commercial. We will give you credits for the commercial. And you will have our thanks and perhaps a free piece of merch.
I need some what talking about? I can't do the voice. Oh no, I'll have to use my words. Like the 50s and 60s. Bum 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 bum.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna
make
try
some
one
music like that.
I'm gonna try one in the style of like one of those QVC infomercials. I'm gonna
I gotta tell you something. But I fucking like with very little context showed my wife that fucking ShamWow guy's campaign ad. She looked like I threw a flashbang in the room. She was just like, what the? Is this real? First comment we went down, is this real? I was like on the floor. It was so funny I forgot how chaotic it is.
It is. It's very chaotic. Oh, speaking
Vote for
of,
ShamWow! Like so loud at the end and jarring with the little baby.
speaking of shit that is generally chaotic, so my brother is very much a fan of that Kill Tony show.
Defending cankles, McTaco tits, and owning the libs. That's the
Tony, whatever the fuck his name is, has a deal with WWE to do shows around WrestleMania.
Great.
So they had one of those episodes of Kill Tony where they had WWE wrestlers come up and try to do stand up, and most of them are pretty terrible at it. They're not stand up.
Right.
One of them was the mayor of Knox County, Glenn Jacobs, Kane.
Oh. Kane tried to do stand up.
His 1 minute of quote stand up was a Trump rant.
Oh boy, Kane.
It was about Somali immigrants.
Oh no.
And fraud.
Oh,
And
no.
all this other stuff. And when they asked him, because they do an interview with the person afterwards, apparently, they talked to him for a few minutes, and he's like, they were like, "Do you have Somali immigrants in your county?" And he's like, "Yeah, we have people of all kinds in our county." I was like, "Dude, what the fuck are you doing then?"
He's like, "Of course." That's who I'm talking to.
Right. They're your constituents you're yelling at.
Well, I want them to leave. You think they'll vote for me?
The dichotomy of him saying all that stuff about Somali immigrants and the fraud and the daycare centers and all that, and then being asked about, well, what kind of people live in the county, and he's like, "Oh, we have peoples of all shapes and sizes,
all odds and ends, dues and dads." Oh, Kane.
I watched that show
Hey, let me borrow some money. I need to buy as much WD-40 as I possibly can. I'm gonna go spray Stone Cold Steve Austin's knees, and we're gonna go have him put that bitch through a table. It'll be fucking sparks shooting off of them bitches. It'll be like starting a train from like the 1910s. Just grinding.
I think he's got one more stunner in him, just for
at least.
And then the wheels will fall off. But before that,
wheelchair after that. It's like a special beam cannon. We just have to set him up in the right position and just be ready. Bring him over.
But yeah, I watched a good half hour, 45 minutes of that, and I was like, this is not for me. I don't know who I know it's for some people. It ain't for me.
Yeah.
Nobody up there was funny, including the host. And there was a lot of cringe up there. It was like a terrible open mic. I felt I was getting flashbacks like the worst open mics I've ever been to.
Just all of you comedians, you guys just count your days. One of these days, I'm going to try stand up. One of these days. And when I do, and my weirdo personality latches onto it, you guys are cooked.
Mikey, you're probably already better than half the people that were on that fucking Kill Tony show.
Half? What a dick.
I mean, there were a few good ones.
Fuck.
I'm just saying, Mikey, having with zero experience, you're better than half the people that he brings on that show. How is that not a compliment?
I would like to be better than all of them because they're assholes.
Oh, I see. Well, then, yes. In that regard, you are better than all of them
Yeah, bitches.
because they're all assholes.
Free press.
The Undertaker was on the panel, and I was like, well, this isn't actually about comedy, is it? The Undertaker is the least
Outwatch
funny
Triple
person
H.
ever.
Kevin. Isn't that his name, Kevin?
Who, Triple H?
Yeah.
Paul Levesque. Undertaker's real name is Mark.
That's not right. That shouldn't be like that.
Yes, his real name is Mark.
That can't be like that. That can't. His name can't be. No.
Yeah, it's Mark.
That's not.
All these
Mark from hell. I don't know. It's not doing it for me.
McKinnon says I was on Kill Tony, or at least I think it was Kill Tony. It was a red room, and I got him abused. Jesus Christ, McKinnon.
Oh. All right, let's roll the heal the psych damage.
Yep. Okay, Mikey, how do you want to play this? Are we going to?
Oh, for the thing. Okay, so you guys, here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna play an intro, like an intro video. It's like 16 seconds. And then we're going, oh my God, there it is.
We're going to Mikey family.
Maybe if I just stay right here, it'll just this isn't
geez,
consistent.
Rick.
This isn't consistent. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna like try to do more segmented blocks because we're really lazy editors. And this way we can have everything in one spot, and then we're gonna do like a partial outro or something, and then we'll be back to doing what we're doing right now. Does that make sense? Okay, so we're gonna record clips with you guys here. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it's still an episode. We're just purposefully dividing it up into segments so that we can edit it so much easier later.
Yes, and instead of trying to sneak it in past you guys, don't have the energy.
Yeah. I got a clip ready to go, so whenever you're ready.
Oh yeah. All right, let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Hello and welcome to the Headliners. Hello. I don't have an upper register key. It broke.
Yeah, he doesn't. He can go down. He can get real low. He just doesn't.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. So what do we got here, Tim?
Guess what? You remember a few weeks ago when the Secretary of the Army was thrown out?
Yes, I do. It was a very sad day for America.
They got another one.
The war and everything around the war in Iran. The Secretary of the U.S. Navy fired from his job in the middle of it all. He's the latest top military official forced out of the Pentagon.
Professor, I have a question.
Yes.
Do we currently have a naval blockade?
Yes.
A follow-up question. Don't we need him?
Yes.
Okay.
We are waging air-based or naval-based aerial warfare on Iran. And so, yes, the Secretary of the Navy is very important.
Wow.
Yeah.
A war.
Iran's Revolutionary Guard Corps says that it seized 2 ships crossing the Strait of Hormuz.
Oh,
but
damn.
the White House says
Who's in
it
charge
does
of the
not
Navy?
consider the actions a violation of
Pete
the
Hegseth,
ceasefire.
obviously.
A new report claims that it could take months to reopen the Strait of Hormuz,
Oh
even
my
if there is a deal with
God.
Iran. ABC's Martha Raddatz is in Washington.
Hey guys, Secretary of Defense Pete Hegseth
Hey,
has fired
Martha.
dozens of senior leaders since he took office, from the chairman of the Joint Chiefs to the Chief of Staff of the Army. And now, even in the middle of a massive naval operation in the Strait of Hormuz, firing the Secretary of the Navy.
It was sudden, unexpected, and came without
I mean,
explanation.
you can't do that, right? What is he supposed to do?
I don't know. Hold on one second, Mikey.
Mm-hmm.
The Navy.
It was sudden, unexpected, and came without explanation. Navy Secretary John Phelan fired. A Pentagon statement on X saying that Phelan is departing the administration effective immediately, adding, "We wish him well in future endeavors." Phelan is a
hold on.
Future endeavored?
No,
They've
man.
Vince McMahoned him?
No, you're not gonna do me like that. Walk, if you got any spine left, sir, you march in there and you punch Hegseth in the jaw. You don't let him say that to you. You tell him you tell me I'm fired. You don't tell me you wish me well in future endeavors. How dare you?
That's fucked up, man.
How dare? Not even my enemies would I use that kind of warfare.
We wish him well in his future endeavors. That shit Vince McMahon would say right after he fired somebody.
As soon as they hire their nephew for your position, yeah, your future endeavors. Bye. That's that shit.
Well, obviously, Mikey.
Because you are making the president look bad.
My bad.
We wish him well in future endeavors. Phelan is a civilian political appointee, but
Bless
there
your
have
heart.
been clashes with Hegseth in
Bless
recent
your
months.
heart. Mikey, people may not know the lore of Bless Your Heart.
Oh, that's the very polite Southern Belle version of fuck you. But they would never say that. So, oh my God. Oh my God.
Viper Scott, 10 gifted Bin Podcast Network memberships.
We'll look it up.
Yeah, Mikey's going to look it up.
Democrats are revved up.
Oh, well, I can't read. All right, I'll read it. Oh, that's what you wanted. Olivia Kalo. Dude, you got to read them. Hold on.
Okay. All right, hold on. Give me 1 second. I'll bring it up.
Guys, that
I
shit
wasn't
just
on
pisses
the-
me off, man. Okay.
He makes me talk when I have no voice. He
I
knows
just wanted
this.
to see if you would struggle through it.
He knew I couldn't do it, and he wanted
All right.
me to fail.
All right.
Fuck
All right,
the
here we
hell
go.
off.
Olivia Kalo.
Fuck the hell off.
Paul
No.
Wren.
This is for Tim, not you. Sorry. Let me
Fuck the
take that
hell
one
off.
back. And then let me
This
do this
is
one.
sick shit.
And this one.
Slick snake.
Jimmy Blue.
Thank
Good
you
old
for your
Jimmy
question,
Blue.
Senator.
Meg the Artist.
Your data, dumbass.
The Cheese Factor. Mage Grey Wolf.
Over spilt
Mage.
meat.
Regis.
Ooh, I'm getting a spice attack.
Secular Rarity.
Oh, it's Regios.
Oh, Regios. Yes, Regios. I said that
Blah,
right.
blah, gay sex. Blah, blah, Congress.
Where's my hover car?
Quiet in the chambers, please. Quiet in the chambers.
And
You have no decency.
and the pickle.
He's looking down the end of his little nose.
His little pickle.
They're pathetic. They are effing pathetic.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Viper Scott.
Look, Tim, she's here. I got
Who's
it.
here?
She's here.
Witchy Goth. Witchy Goth, I sent you an email about doing a show.
Caca. I can do it today. Caca. How are you?
Let's get back to Pete Hegseth. We don't want to run long on this fucking thing.
Yeah, I think we already broke it a little bit, but it was okay.
Hegseth's latest unexplained firing of a top Pentagon official comes as thousands of Navy personnel are blocking the Strait of Hormuz in a standoff with Iran now firing on 3 commercial ships and seizing 2 trying to transit the waterway. On Wednesday, Iranian state media releasing this dramatic footage showing an Iranian speedboat roaring towards a
Hey, Tim, you gonna put your ship in there? You sending your ship in there? You're gonna insure that ship?
No.
Dude, and they got ships like fucking stacked over there. Them ships are very close to each other.
Yeah,
bro. Like, bro, what if
you
you blow up the guy next to me and he blows me up? Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, no, I am not sailing over there. Are you crazy? I will destroy your engine room. I will destroy your engine room.
Texas Pete, first of all, nice hot sauce. Second of all, shut the fuck up.
Wait, it's Texas Pete's?
Pete's? Are there more than one Pete running that fucking handle over there?
What's up with the Texas Pete's?
Is this the Texas Pete's Association?
Prove you are not a robot. Prove you are human. Denounce AI in front of us.
You must pass the robot test.
Yeah, Turing test for this one. But yeah, I'm not putting my
no, man.
I'm not putting my ship in there. When they're just literally like, I might just shoot you. Either side might just shoot you or board you. Like, what am I supposed to do? I pay the Ayatollah. I fucking get clearance from the Americans, and then the opposite one just takes me anyway.
Yeah. Well, here's the problem is, once again, we went into this with no fucking plan. So Trump's just making it up as he goes.
We had a plan about the Strait of Hormuz. That's why it's taking us 3 weeks to get all of our ships here.
And like, oh, no other president. He's like, no other president would open the Strait of Hormuz. Every other president had it fucking open because they didn't get closed on their watch.
But that's the Trump recipe. I fail 150%. I fix 12%. Who else has gone up 12% like this?
Yeah.
Who else? It's like, well, everyone else just goes up 5% every year. You decided to drop down 100 and then go up 12. Like, that doesn't register, dog. We're not supposed to be there spending money anyway.
And the problem here is they fired the Secretary of the Navy.
Yo, let me see if I can find the thing. He has no military experience.
The Secretary of the Navy?
No. He's Trump's friend.
Well, maybe that's why he needed to be not the Secretary of the Navy.
And he was going to Trump instead of going to Hegseth.
And Hegseth got all butthurt about it.
Get your ass out of here.
Massive container ship with masked Iranian Revolutionary Guard, then boarding the ship, climbing up to the deck with long guns drawn and searching
this is
every
a
compartment
Captain Phillips
and
situation
cabin.
over here.
The White House downplaying
this is Call of Duty MW3. They took that ship.
Be a ceasefire.
Does the
Ain't nobody
president
beat
view
that
this
mission
as a
on veteran.
violation of the ceasefire?
No, because these were not U.S. ships. These were not Israeli ships.
Hey, hold on. I thought we was in the strait to make sure the open flow of commerce.
I love the backpedaling. Well, no, it's not breaking the ceasefire because it's not one of our ships. It's someone else's.
Oh, so you're just gonna let Iran punish its neighbors? I thought that you were defending them.
Yo, we're about to give fucking UAE a shit ton of money because they have economic hardship because we closed the strait.
Wait, like a recent one?
Yeah.
Oh nah, bro. Nah, he gotta go, man. 25th y'all. We can't keep paying everybody because he's stupid. No, we don't have more money.
We can't have universal health care, but we're gonna give the UAE a shit ton of money because they're like, oh, the US, you closed the strait on us. We can't export our oil.
You better send Elon over there with some cyber trucks and start delivering that shit on tire. Like, I don't give a fuck. No. Didn't they weren't they the ones that were propping him and Jared up?
Yeah.
Dumping all that money into his crypto? Your fucking problem. Nope. You don't get no money from the taxpayers. Fuck that.
International
As for that
vessels.
crypto money
Today,
back.
despite the president's repeated threats to reopen the strait, cargo ships and tankers clustered outside the Strait of Hormuz, unable to pass. This morning, Iran saying they have collected.
So if the boat there's like next to so if that middle boat is the one that they want to hit, and that the rounds are like going through, you know what I'm saying? Like if it punches through or hits glass and then just like goes in, you're not gonna sink me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be anywhere. I'm not even sending my ship over there because he's gonna sit over there and potentially get hit next to everybody else. Nah, come on back.
Just Human says Biden gave money to Ecuador to make homosexual comic books.
Bro, look at your picture. We're moving on. You've self-owned so hard. Democrat derangement syndrome.
This morning, Iran saying,
"Oh, they have DDS.
They got DDS.
They got BDS.
They have collected and deposited the first toll in the strait and vowed to board more ships. An officer on one tanker tells us they won't move without safety guarantees. We've altered his voice to protect his identity.
If there is no insurance covering us loaded tankers to cross the strait, we will never cross the strait.
Wait.
Tankers to cross the strait, we will never cross the strait.
There it is, right there. This is exactly what you were saying, Mikey.
I'm not getting out there. Bro, do you know how fast those things go? Like 15 miles an hour.
Yeah. No, it's
a bike would pass them.
It's the slowest vehicle on Earth moving through the most dangerous place on Earth.
No, we're gonna have to have some assurances, bro. I can't even dodge with this shit. I can't even get out the way. It takes me 5 to 10 hours to turn left.
Viper Scott, 5 British pounds.
Tell me about it. So
China is pissed at the U.S. They're now going to escort their tankers, so the U.S. Navy will be trapped in the strait with Iran on one side and China on the other.
Oh, this is working. This is working. This is weird. This is
Trump.
This is working. Everyone, go.
We have our largest aircraft carrier over there. The Dark Lord Greg, $2 super chat. Butter emails.
No fucking way.
No, we gotta investigate those emails. And the bleached hard drive. I can't even do the voice now. I can't even mock them properly because my instrument's broken.
You know what, Mikey? They're right. That is racist.
Oh, yeah, bitch. Why am I down there?
To be fair, we're on the same level. I just come first.
Don't ever say that again. Press play. Just press play. Just press play. Just press play.
The 3 men making decisions for Iran, the supreme leader, Mojtaba Khamenei, parliamentary speaker and chief negotiator, Mohammad Baghir Ghalibaf, and the head of the IRGC, Ahmed Vahidi. Iran's Speaker of the Parliament posting this statement that a complete ceasefire only makes sense if it is not violated by the maritime blockade and the hostage-taking of the world's economy. At the same time, the regime displaying some of the missiles that remain.
Both sides are doing the exact same shit now. And it's like, oh my God. I'm so glad an emotional woman is not in charge who would just be starting wars of choice because
they are doing that Spider-Man meme where all the Spider-Mans are pointing at each other.
It's like, yo, You know who else shouldn't be president? If you guys are gonna accuse women of this shit, you shouldn't put old white dudes who have always hated Iran as president, because guess what they do? As soon as you give them the tools, they're like, and now I'll blow it up. I'll blow it up.
In its
Come
arsenal.
on, man.
It comes amid news of a sobering message to Congress from the head of the Defense Intelligence Agency, despite
They got
President
that
Trump's
bitch in the street.
insistence that most of
Yo.
Iran's missiles and drones are gone. Marine Lieutenant
They
General
got the
James
missile
Adams
on the
telling
block.
lawmakers Iran retains thousands of missiles and one-way attack drones that can threaten U.S. and partner forces throughout the region.
Sir, I'm
All of
not
these
parking the
developments are
ship
clear
anywhere near.
The
You see
insurance
that?
company said no.
You see that 2-story bomb? Brother, I'm not getting in that straight. Oh, no. My whole boat will be gone. Nah, we good. What you say? South Africa is what, 21 days? All right, I'll see y'all next month.
Yeah, we'll go around the Horn of Africa. Good
Cape
luck.
of Good Hope. I was gonna pick up some biltong anyway. Oh my God, you
Are
gotta
gone.
be kidding me.
Marine Lieutenant General James Adams telling lawmakers Iran retains thousands of missiles and one-way attack drones
Halo
that
ass
can
bullet.
threaten U.S. and partner forces throughout the region.
All of these developments a clear indication that the U.S. and the Iranians
They
are
got the Ford
nowhere
onto
near a
Dawn over
long-term
there.
deal, and there's no end in sight. for
Mac
this
Blast. Hey, yo, go sit in the straight. They got Mac Blast.
Oh yeah. No, we're not crossing the strait. They got 2-story ballistic missiles.
Oh shit. You talking about some just sit out there? No, we're not gonna do that.
Oh boy. All right, Mikey, hit the button again. We'll do a different one.
Oh man, that was funny. All right. If you liked the video, and if you thought that was funny, subscribe if you are new. Hit like because it's nice, and we'll see you soon. Here it is. All right. there.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
I want to.
Hello, and welcome to the headliners. My voice is still not fixed.
That's fine.
What's next on the agenda?
Hey, remember when we talked about Kash Patel being a drunk?
No, he would never. No, it's not his thing. He's very busy.
He's decided to retaliate for some of that.
Ask you about some reporting in the New York Times about the FBI launching an investigation into one of its journalists after she published an article about how FBI Director Kash Patel reportedly provides his girlfriend with government resources. It comes on the heels of that startling report in The Atlantic detailing Patel's alleged excessive drinking and unexplained absences, which he denies. Patel is suing The Atlantic now for $250 million in damages, calling the report defamatory. The Atlantic says it stands by its reporting and will vigorously defend itself and its journalists.
So, Cash App here has decided, because The Atlantic put out an article saying that he's drunk all the time, he would go after a New York Times reporter who wrote a different article about how much money he spends on his girlfriend, government money he spends on his girlfriend.
She needs SWAT team.
She needs SWAT team. She needs FBI jets to get to her country music concerts.
She was like opening up for like a rodeo or something like that, and he flew out there. It's like, brother, you can't be flying out for fucking state fairs and shit. What are you doing? You gotta work.
They investigated this New York Times reporter, which is only something you do as the FBI if there is whistleblowing or a leak or no one will give their sources.
Y'all gonna stop making fun of him. He is cool, damn it. Just tell him he's cool.
Just guys, just
wow, so cool. You're the FBI director. Super cool, man.
Yeah, do it in that voice, Mikey.
Yeah, you I love when you spend lots of money for nothing. Hey, remember when you said that there isn't any co-conspirators for Epstein? You said no, it was all for him. Or you said that.
Remember when he said that before he became FBI director, when he said that the FBI director is the one that has the Epstein Black Book, and then when he became FBI director, he was like, "There's nothing to see here."
And I remember when he was like, "Why is the FBI director on a private jet spending all this money?"
And then he went to the Olympics and fucking chugged some beers with the fucking hockey team.
I saw.
Interesting.
I saw.
I didn't see that. Is there a gameplay trailer now?
Yes.
Ooh. All right. We'll have to do that too.
Yes.
All right. More cash.
But now lawmakers and a watchdog group are demanding
cash me outside. How about that?
To discuss with Ken, who's back with us, along with
Sky
Perryman, who is the president and CEO of Democracy Forward, which is now investigating Patel's conduct and leadership. Ken, what are you learning about why this Times reporter was reportedly investigated and what that all entailed?
Well, on a point of personal privilege, first of all, actually, Carol Lennig and I originally broke the story that Kash Patel had directed that a group of SWAT agents, FBI agents, form a personal protective detail for his girlfriend, something that's never happened before in FBI history. Spouses get protection, girlfriends don't. The New York Times expanded on that reporting.
Bro,
and,
don't nobody be
they are
like,
reporting that they're
like, she don't even have no fans at the concert, bro. You
Right.
do not have to worry about her safety. No one is at these events.
She ain't
It's
making
like
it
a
to the
crowd of like
CMAs.
15 people. Not even, they don't even have paying customers, let alone threats. No one goes to that shit. You're the only one going.
Oh, this one's unnamed. What does this one do?
Fuck your face.
What?
I got that, Jim.
Oh man, is that Mark?
Oh yeah.
That's hilarious. But yeah, she doesn't have any fans.
It's not like she was doing Carnegie Hall or some shit.
Right, she's not going to be like best new country artist.
She was at like the fucking tractor pull, like doing God Save the Queen or something. Like, you know, like she's not even like what
She's
are we
at the
doing?
county fair.
Yeah. The
Boy.
swap meet. Like, girl, you are not getting a SWAT team
It'd be like, and
for
Cash
singing
was-
for singing at the Denny's grand opening. Like, relax.
and Cash is out there like, yeah, she needs a FBI SWAT, and we got to get the company plane.
You don't cause the traffic jam in that fucking one red light town. They can't even get, brought so many cars. I don't know what to do. Only got 4 parking spots in the whole damn city.
Reporter who pursued that story, including trying to speak with Kash Patel's girlfriend, Alexis Wilkins, came under FBI investigation. And a lot of people are very troubled by that idea, the idea that somehow the FBI would investigate a reporter who was working on a story that was unflattering to the FBI director. But it's important to point out that the FBI and the spokesman...
Why he always looking like he's barely keeping it together?
Because he's not supposed to be where he at.
He's always like looking like he's trying to seem like he's maintaining.
I'm not panicked.
And he's never looking straight. He's always looking like up. And he's
Sure.
looking over the crowd. He's very nervous about looking at people. He's always looking over people.
He's small. Gotta keep your chin up.
I mean, we might need some platforms like DeSantis.
Just, have a taller stage.
Smaller podium.
Just walk out there, towering over it. And then the next guy comes out, picks that one up, puts it on his shoulder, drags out the real one.
Cash Patel Ben Williamson is disputing that this reporter ever was under investigation. He says this is a misunderstanding, that in fact there was an investigation into death threats made against Alexis Wilkins, and that this
No
reporter
one
again,
knows.
was
I didn't
never
even
under
know what her
investigation. So we
name
have a
was.
difference.
Nobody even knows what her name is.
Dude, no one knows her.
This little article says that Ms. Wilkins was interviewed by FBI agents in relation to a death threat in Boston, which specifically referenced an article published by Williamson the previous day. The spokesman said in an email reply, during the questioning, the agents inquired about related reporting, while investigators were concerned about how the aggressive reporting techniques crossed lines of stalking. No further action regarding Williamson or the reporting was ever pursued by the FBI.
So Tim, question. On Iran, did the US carry out decapitation strikes?
On Iran?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And then that would be like, like heads of state, big department heads, and all that and the like. So if we're doing that, that puts Cash Patel at risk for retaliation from Iran or from its proxies or any of these things. So why are you constantly putting your hard target self in the vicinity of civilians as it? No, you go your ass to Langley. You go to Langley where your protection is, and you stay away from us. Like, I don't like it when motherfuckers are, like if Pete Hegseth was just like taking the train with people. I was like, dude, get the fuck off my train. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you are wanted by terrorists all over the world. You need to be away from the common folk. Get back.
Adams is right. Iran did hack his personal email.
Get the fuck away from me. Then don't plug anything in at my house.
Of interpretation of the facts here, but the New York Times is asserting that their reporter was under investigation, and they are saying that is a big problem. It smacks of intimidation, the use of official resources to try to essentially protect the FBI director's reputation.
And the New York Times executive editor Joseph Kahn says that this is a, quote, blatant violation of the reporter's First Amendment rights in an effort to prevent journalists from scrutinizing the FBI's actions, calling it alarming, unconstitutional, and wrong. Sky, what are the larger ramifications if the FBI goes after journalists like this?
Well, they're violating the First Amendment.
You're threatening them for reporting the truth.
Right. You're attacking the free press.
Where's those free speech absolutists? Where you at, boys? Hey, people, where you at, boys? Where you at?
Wait, there's a button for that. Oh, no. They're all jumbled around. Here we go.
These were the free speech advocates.
Yeah.
And it's, you know what? that little sound clip is kind of ironic because before these motherfuckers got in power, they were all about absolutist free speech.
Mm-hmm.
They were all about, the media should be reporting this and the media should be reporting that. And why is the government hiding this and that? And now all they're doing is hiding shit.
Et tu, Brute?
They're the biggest hypocrites, especially Patel, especially when it comes to the Epstein files.
This is a pattern that we're seeing, unfortunately, with the administration. The president, of course, says that he fired PM Bond.
Lutnick was testifying. I got more clips of RFK testifying for later.
Okay.
I got AOC yelling at him.
Because he was upset that she wasn't going after what he considers his political enemies fast enough. And so you see this type of conduct is highly concerning. But the executive editor of the Times has it just right on the law. The First Amendment protects our journalists, and this administration has been losing in court when they have engaged in this type of retaliatory conduct. We've seen that across the board over the last years. And I think that if the FBI is going to operate that way, you will continue to see them rack up losses.
Sky, talk to us about what you at Democracy Forward.
So basically, because I think the rest of this is just talk interview. Cash Patel been fucking up. And the reporting has been that he's been fucking up. And now he's trying to silence the reporters. That seems to be his whole fucking deal.
I think Bernie's live right now. On the Hill.
Do you want to?
Go ahead and finish the video, but I'm just saying we might need to switch over to him because he is going off. But I can't figure out if that's actually live or if it's that lie that is live. You know what I'm saying?
Oh. Well, I mean,
I'm trying to confirm it.
We're basically done with the video, so.
Okay. Okay. Oh, I can use this first. Oh, maybe that's cracking. I could probably got one little spot on my throat that's still paralyzed. Yeah, I got Latinx thing here. What else was on the playlist?
Oh, there's a bunch. I got a bunch on there.
Okay. If you want to do a quick one, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Someone woke up.
Oh no.
Check on her.
Parent rants about Sharpies in the middle of cabinet meetings or what seem like narcoleptic episodes during those same meetings. Apparently, it's a whole lot more dangerous when the cameras are not looking. According to reporting from the Wall Street Journal, aides are now excluding the president of the United States, the commander-in-chief, from do-or-die meetings about military operations.
Wait, no, they're leaving Trump out? That's not good. 25th Amendment, this guy. If he can't be a part of meetings he's supposed to be a part of, he needs to get out of there.
Specifically, the strategy session about how to exfiltrate 2 airmen after Iran shot down their fighter jet a couple weeks ago. The Journal reports the aides believed the president's impatience wouldn't be helpful and instead updated him at meaningful moments by phone, according to a senior administration official. MS now reached out to the White House for comment and has not received a response back. But again, this is in addition to everything that we can see for ourselves, from those strange and sleepy cabinet meetings to the chaotic and scary social media posts that he types out at all hours of the night, where he fights with the Pope and threatens to end an entire civilization. So it should come as no surprise that Americans are worried as well, and that they're saying so. A new Reuters Ipsos poll out today finds 71% of Americans do not consider the president to be even-tempered. That includes 46 Republicans. 51% of Americans, including 54% of independents, say his mental sharpness has gotten worse over the past year. And polling over the past few weeks shows a growing number of voters who do not trust his decision-making.
For those who can't read, 64% are not confident Trump can make good decisions regarding America's policy toward Iran. 56% don't trust him to make the right decisions about international military action. And 59% don't trust him to make right decisions about the use of nuclear weapons, which apparently he tried to fucking do. Yeah. Like Christy said, apparently one general prevented Trump from launching nuclear weapons on Iran. And this is a Pew Research AP poll. Pew Research does pretty good work in regards to polling. They're usually pretty good, and they're very nonpartisan. So anything the Pew Research Center puts out is usually pretty good.
Around the war. Mind you, all of these numbers came out before that bombshell Wall Street Journal reporting about aides keeping him away, and before whatever reporting might
What
come
about
out
if it's
next,
every poll?
because after a year plus of feud,
Are they all fake if every poll says the same thing? Just a question.
no leaks about the internal workings of the White House, we are suddenly starting to hear a whole lot more from well-connected reporters, which means folks on the inside, folks who were handpicked for their loyalty, could be starting to get worried as well.
Oh, that was quicker than I thought it was going to be. Well. I guess we'll move on. So the president's being left out of the room. They fired the Secretary of the Navy. Let's see, what else we got going on here?
The gentleman
RFK
yield.
stuff. We got some more testimony from everyone's favorite Secretary of Health and Human Services. Oh, you know what? Maybe I can hold on one second. Maybe I can turn this into a different thing. All right, I'm gonna play the clip. We'll do the intro and then we'll go.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Hi, welcome to Headliners. My name is Tim. We got some more testimony from RFK Jr. Like and subscribe on the show. Scan the QR code for merch. We have so much merch, all the merch. And patreon.com/thebinpodcast if you want to support us on Patreon. Also, become a member and you will get special treats like those dog emojis of all of our dogs. Yeah. Now, we are going to talk about some RFK Jr. testimony on Capitol Hill. I believe this was yesterday.
I yield it back to the chair.
Okay, thank you for yielding back to the chair. And now I recognize Representative Ocasio-Cortez for her 5 minutes.
Thank you.
This is funny. Most polls skew Democrat at least 5%. Okay. Even if that's true, let's give you that might be true, right? Let's concede your notion here. Trump's still losing in all of those polls by at least 20%. So, I mean, going back to the polls before, what was it, like 59, 60%, 70% of Americans think that he's unfit to preside over military action in Iran. Or 5%, whoopity fucking do. It's still very much wrong, right? It's still very much people think that he's fucking insane. So, yeah, 5% is the margin of error in a lot of those polls. So, you're wrong.
Madam Chairwoman, how you doing, Mr. Secretary?
Good. Thank you for asking.
No, of course. I'm not sure if you remember our last chat about a year ago where we talked about Medicare Advantage. But, you know, I think one area of agreement that we have, I hope, is that these insurance companies are fleecing the public, right? Can we agree on that?
Absolutely.
And they are, I mean, it's highway robbery on the American people, on people who are sick, on seniors. We're on the same page about that, right?
Yes.
And last year, I brought up Medicare, the Medicare Advantage program to you, because these corporations like United Healthcare, Aetna, are known to be defrauding the public. And really, we know that with Medicare Advantage, it's to the tune of about $80 billion. And the Department of Justice has, in fact, opened an actual...
You mentioned United last time.
So you remember this, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm glad that we're able to kind of jog the memory on there. And we chatted about this, and we actually chatted about it afterwards, too. And so we know this. We're all on the same page here. United, CVS, Aetna, they're defrauding the American public to the tune of $80 billion a year. We know that they're doing this to the public. You know it, I know it. We've even had some bipartisan chat about this. And so I was surprised to see about 2 weeks ago, you had decided to give them another $13 billion. And it was used...
Oh, Tez in the chat. What's going on, Tez? Tez says MAGA is even giving up. Too bad they didn't listen from the beginning to everyone else. It's true. It's true. They were all in a fucking cult.
Through the mechanism.
Still in a cult for the most part. There's fraying on the edges, but I don't think the dam is quite broken yet.
Some of the MA reimbursement rates. But I want to know, why did you do that?
And first of all, I agree with you on everything that you said. We have to look at the reimbursements that the industry get, which they said there'd been a 5% increase in cost. and that if we didn't give them the full 5%, they were going to lose, that it would impair patient choice, particularly in some regions of the country. The industry would leave. We gave them a 2% raise.
Right. And I hear what you're saying, Mr. Secretary, that the industry is saying that they're increasing these costs, but the industry is defrauding the public. So we know they're lying. We know they're lying through even their mechanisms. They are upcoding. They are telling us, the public, the government, Medicare, our systems, that people are sicker than they are so that they can get more money. They're lowering their reimbursement rates. They're increasing denial. So we know that these folks are lying. We know that they're bad actors. And if I'm hearing you correctly, we are giving them more money because they're saying that they need it?
Can I answer the question?
Yeah.
First of all, I appreciate everything you've done and you speaking out about upcoding. We are ending upcoding. We're using AI now to detect it, to prosecute it, and to end it. Yeah, they're lying, but my job as HHS secretary, I have to balance the impact on patients if there are no options in those.
Bye, Witchy Goth. Check your email and hit me back. We'll do that show.
So we do a lot to verify. We don't trust. We do a lot to verify.
And I hear what you're saying. I mean, even when you talked about that 2%, it's something that I found interesting too, because that 2.48% wasn't initially what you were going to go for. You had announced in January that, in fact, CMS had proposed an increase of 0.09%, which would have essentially kept payments flat at minimum to these corporations like United and Aetna that are robbing us. And so there was an interesting amendment that you had made. We've got the experts saying, okay, even when you start looking at that inflation rate or that cost rate, even that at most is 0.09%. But then it seemed as though there was some industry backlash. And now we're at 2.48%. We're giving them $13 billion when they are stealing $80 billion a year as it is. I say we let them eat it. Why not?
Well, you can see from what we originally published what our intention was, to give them essentially nothing.
Okay.
And we got a huge blowback, not only from the industry, but providers and everybody else who said, we are going to experience closure.
It's quiet, too quiet. Chrissy says, why is it when a poor person claims more than they... Oh, man, my brain is a little shot here. Why is it when a poor person claims more than they are entitled to, the full weight of the law is brought to bear, but when companies do it, nothing happens?
Companies are people.
Of course, corporations are people. Corporate welfare, just everyone loves it. Everyone loves corporate welfare.
We're going to experience places where you cannot get insurance. It is going to leave all these patients high and dry. We did our own investigation, and you can look at healthcare.
Representative, time's up. And you can.
I really appreciate you giving me a chance to answer.
I was much less fiery than I was anticipating. Mikey, are you ready for the next segment?
I'm ready. Sorry, I missed that segment about RFK.
Yeah, it was much less fiery than I thought. I thought AOC was going to go at him. I didn't watch that video ahead of time. All right, I'm going to play the intro.
Okay.
Do it again.
Again.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Hello.
Welcome to the headliners. Again,
I concede.
Yeah, Mikey, his voice, it no goes.
It sucks.
All right, Mikey, let's check in on the socialist hellscape that is New York City.
Flip. Oh. Is that Barack Hussein Obama? Oh no. 2 Kenyans. Obama, you suck. You don't know how to do this game at all. You do not know this nursery rhyme. You think the doors go open and shut? For real? Harvard law professor? Come
That's
on,
what happens
dog.
when you're a fucking socialist, Mike. You don't know how the bus works.
You don't know how the bus works. Free bus, open bus, closed bus. Who knows? Who can say? That's accurate. That one checks out.
Socialism.
Oh, she hit him with the waterfall. Yo, that's so slick.
Look at these Marxist communists.
What cute little stink butts. Each one of them.
Who's gonna help me get up?
Obama's old.
No, dude, do not ask kids for shit. Do not ask them for help. They always make it worse.
Look at these socialists asking for help.
Yeah. Can you help me up? What happened to your bootstraps, fucking Obama? You've been selling books for 1,000 years. You ain't got money for a jet pack, pole vault, trampoline. Oh, see, yeah, see, Seek security about to get the ass. Get him.
Thank you. I never would have.
I like how Mayor Mamdani is like, let's hug the kids, and Obama's like, let's get away from the kids.
Let's pick me up.
Okay, so that wasn't the only video. I have a related one, but I just wanted to put that out there.
Mamdani shouldn't be seen with a war criminal like that. I'm just saying.
You made sweeping promises.
This is the real video.
Oh, I've seen some of this, and I think it's hilarious that she's like, well, I can't believe how sharp her questioning is for competent people, but when she has stupid people like Trump, she'll do all the work for them. But when it comes to Mamdani, it's very different. So
I think sometimes in journalism you kind of have to play to the level that you're going for, and when it's like Trump or Hegseth or whatever, you gotta dumb it down. Otherwise, they're not gonna understand what you're asking them.
She is the Trump tamer, though.
She is the Trump tamer.
She always gets the best interviews with him.
Was she the
Opens
one
him up like a book?
Yeah. She wasn't the one that did the interview about the picture with MS-13. That was somebody else, right?
No, that was a guy. That was a guy.
Okay. Because boy, that dude let Trump hang himself there.
He's like, no, it was done in Photoshop. Photoshop. Come on, be serious. Be serious. It
like,
says
no,
MS-13.
And Trump's like, no, look at the picture. It says MS-13 right here.
In
like,
white letters over his brown hands.
Mr. President, that's in New Times Roman.
Yeah. Comic Sans MS-13 on his knuckles. Yo, how embarrassing.
So embarrassing.
If they Comic Sans to you. Oh man. And the wrong game too. That'd be crazy.
Trail, I'll name a few: freezing the rent, free and fast buses, universal childcare. Here we are 100 days in to your tenure as mayor.
Oh, 100
Are you
years?
still confident you can
100
deliver?
days.
100 days.
Oh.
And guess what? He turned off some of the orphan crushing machine.
Right.
On all of your promises that you made to New Yorkers?
Yes, I am. And I'm confident of that because of what we've seen over this 100 days. On day 8, we announced a $1.2 billion agreement with Governor Kathy Hochul to put our city on the pathway to universal child care. We are not only providing free child care for every 3-year-old in the city, we're now doing it for 2-year-olds as well. By the end of our first term, we will see every single 2-year-old receiving free child care across the 5 boroughs of New York City.
You're also facing a $5.4 billion budget shortfall. You are required by law to balance the budget. Are you confident you can accomplish all of the promises that you made in your first term, in one term?
So I've always said that we would accomplish all of these promises by the time that I'm done being the mayor, and I'm fully confident of doing exactly that. And as you said, we inherited the largest fiscal crisis that the city has seen since the Great Recession. Frankly, this dwarfs even that. When we first came into office, we were looking at $12 billion. And thanks to the work that we did, the savings, the allocations of our reserves, the commitment from the governor, we were able to bring that down to $5.4 billion. Now what we're seeing is the importance of not just finalizing the city budget process, but the state budget process. And we're actually just a day from the moment when the governor announced that we will be pursuing a pied-à-terre tax, which will be a tax on the properties of the wealthiest of the wealthy. And we're so excited to be working with her on exactly that because it will raise $500 million for New York City, and it will do so on an annual basis.
And we are going to get to taxes momentarily, but
so
got your ass.
Yeah.
Move out if you want to. I'm gonna tax that ass anyway. Leave if you want to. I know you're not selling your brownstone. I'm taxing that ass anyway.
You can hit the bell for taxing the rich. Got him.
Leave. Go ahead.
Go ahead. You're not selling that fucking apartment in Manhattan.
No, you're gonna wait me out. But I'm gonna tax that ass while you're gone. Go to Jersey.
Do you think?
Do it. Go to Jersey. I fucking dare you.
Go to fucking Jersey.
Stop coming to Connecticut, though. Leave us alone. We're tired of your bullshit, New York.
Tim be claiming New York all day until the motherfuckers start getting past Hartford. He'll be like, hey, yo. Turn that shit about face, bitch. Out.
They drove up our housing prices.
You go around and go to Vermont.
Massachusetts is right up there.
You're too far south.
Keep going.
Get up into Massachusetts and then you keep going.
You can accomplish all of your promises to New Yorkers, or do you think you would need a second term in order to promise and achieve the sweeping promises you made?
I'm going to just knock on wood over here for the second term. But look, I've said time and again that when I was running for mayor, New Yorkers would come up to me. They would say one of 3 things typically. They were talking about freezing the rent, making buses fast and free, delivering universal childcare. In this first 100 days, we had 6 vacancies on the rent guidelines board that determines whether or not that decision will be made. We filled all 6 of them. They're an independent board. They'll make their decision this summer. When it comes to universal childcare, we talked about the $1.2 billion. When it comes to making our buses fast and free, we're already delivering on the fast. We are speeding up buses for more than 1 million New Yorkers, putting back up to 6 minutes back into their lives each trip. And we're doing this because we currently have the slowest buses in the United States of America. And we're working with Albany to make those buses free. And we're confident by the time that we are done with our administration, we will have delivered on these 3 central promises.
Let's talk about how you're going to pay for all of this. You've worked with.
He's going to make the buses free in New York City.
Imagine like using unimaginable political charisma to get shit for people.
Right.
Whoa.
Right.
Whoa. What if we like actually just fix shit that normal people? Whoa. Buses? Whoa.
I think what Mayor Mamdani is proving in his first 100 days is you can just simply do things in government.
Just fix it.
Just
make
do
them
it.
stop. Make them stop you.
And when he's talking about going after the landlords for, not keeping up on their buildings or raising rents and stuff like that, or having, the utilities not working properly, he's done that. He's literally gone to court for the city of New York to stop these landlords from abusing their tenants. Oh, Sarah Davies. Haven't seen Sarah Davies in a bit.
Hi, Sarah. I'm not melancholy. I just sound like this.
Yeah, exactly. If it's broke, fix it.
Never thought about that.
Who could have thunk? Who would have thought you could just fucking fix things?
And honestly, people don't give a shit about your personal pot. Did you fix the bridge? Are the potholes fixed? Is the trash being picked up appropriately? Like, basic shit. Can you just run this bitch not into the ground? Just maintain the bureaucratic structure that keeps all of the services and provides the security that the community needs. Just do the normal shit.
New York does have problems, and he's trying to address them. And all Eric Adams did was fucking nothing.
No, how dare you? He filled his pockets.
He did fill his pockets, and he also let Trump go after immigrants in New York City.
Oh, what the hell?
With Governor Kathy Hochul to get some of the starting blocks in place for universal child care, for example, which you referenced. When can New Yorkers expect to see full universal child care? What's the timeline for that?
They will see full universal child care for 2-year-olds by the end of the first term. And then in the second term, we would pursue.
Dickhead knocked my fucking toothbrush off my desk. And when I caught him, he ran away and it landed in hair. That's right. I got another one.
Now you're going to be extra allergies.
My teeth will be sneezing.
Those from 6 weeks and above. We've always said over the course of the campaign, we would deliver it for New Yorkers from the ages of 6 weeks to 5 years. What we started in this first 100 days was fixing the system for 3-year-olds. We've delivered on that. We're rolling that out right now, and then starting to deliver it for the first time in history for 2-year-olds. And I just want to go back to, sometimes this feels like, just checking.
And he also paid people to shovel the streets during the fucking blizzard.
What are we going to do with this blizzard? Probably get some people out here to shovel it. Hey, y'all want to make some money? You want to shovel this shit up? $30 an hour? Thank you so much.
And then the Republicans are like, oh, that's socialism. He's literally paying people to do it.
That's capitalism, bitch. It's not, it's socialism when they don't like it. But
Right.
It's just a good initiative when they come up with the idea. It's like, no, dude. People are
they're like,
stuck
well,
anyway.
Well, how are you going to vet all these people, and how are you going to hire them all? And dude, the same hiring
I'm
process
not.
that everyone else fucking uses.
No, fuck that. I'm not, because it's like $100 fucking per person. Shut up. Do you want a clean street or not? Shut up. Things cost money. Shut up.
Yeah.
That's where we're at now. You don't get everything for free. Some things are going to cost fucking money.
Hey guys, there's 3 feet of snow outside. Do you want the shit shoveled or not?
Well, I don't know. My calendar says spring is only 8 weeks away, so we can just wait.
Checking off a box on a list that did we do something that we talked about. The importance of doing this is also because of what it means for New Yorkers. We're talking about $20,000 a year that a family won't have to shell out for childcare any longer because they know they can afford to raise their kid in the city they love.
Sounds like they'll buy stuff with that.
You still
and then
don't
pay taxes on it.
Yeah, it sounds like they'll be able to contribute more to the economy instead of just having to pay for childcare all the time. They'll be able to have what we'd like to call disposable income.
Imagine that their rent gets frozen and they get more disposable income. I wonder what that will do to the economy of the city. Probably hurt it.
Yeah, right.
I have agreement
Dry it
with
up.
Governor Hochul on
All
that.
this
You don't
money
have an
in the poor
agreement with
people's
Governor
hands.
Hochul on raising taxes on the wealthy yet. Will you be able to deliver on your promise of taxing the wealthy to help pay for your programs?
Absolutely. And I'm actually happy to tell you that that pied-à-terre tax, that is an agreement that we have to tax the wealthy. Because again, when we're talking about a pied-à-terre, This is a home that is owned here in New York City by someone who doesn't live in New York City. And we're talking
They
about
thought
the
they were slick.
valuation of which is the super rich, not just of this country, but across the world. I was just
I have multiple homes. I'll just go to my Palm Beach residence. What? Text my what?
In the chat, person Ben
Oh,
Coast, I believe their name is, says he says a lot of shit, but he hasn't done jack yet.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I mean, he didn't pay all those people to shovel the streets.
No. Oh wait, actually,
No, the lie detector determined that was a lie.
you still believe in no, Tim?
He hasn't had the lowest rates of crime in the last 3 months in New York
He's
City.
looking
That's
down the end of his little nose.
he's not taxing people who don't live in the city,
Pathetic.
but they own $5 million apartments and shit. He's not going after the landlords for mistreating their tenants at all. Like, he hasn't showed up in court
Stupido.
to defend the tenants. He hasn't gotten agreements between landlords and tenants yet.
You don't want this smoke?
You know, he hasn't done any of those things.
Tide goes in, tide goes out. You can't explain that.
Are you saying those
Sure,
are good things?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's what happens when you hire people. That happens to everyone who has to apply for a job. Haven't you ever applied for a job before in your life? Tammy?
Great
You have
picture.
to do that.
Yeah, great picture, Tammy.
I had to do that to fucking work at the fast food place I work at. So there you go. And they got paid a lot more than I get paid.
in front of 220 Central Park West. And there at the penthouse was a home that Ken Griffin had bought for $238 million. This is the kind of real estate activity that's happening in the city. Homes that are largely empty for much of the year.
That thing might be done.
But it all occurs while New York.
Freaking cat smacked it.
I call bull. And also, you don't need 3 forms of ID if you have a passport. So if you have a passport, then I suppose you only need the fucking passport. What's federal e-clearance?
Workers are hurting in this same city. We're starting to actually bridge that gap.
I have no idea.
I'm so excited to be working with the governor on it.
When you talk to New Yorkers, they say they feel like they're already overtaxed. What do you say to middle-class New Yorkers who are worried some of these taxes could wind up impacting them?
I tell them unless they make more than $1 million a year or own some of the most profitable corporations in our city or have a second home that's worth more than $5 million, then these are not taxes.
Hold on, Tammy. I got to correct you here. All right, listen. When you fill out a W-4 or an I-9 form for any employment situation, you have to provide either a passport or 2 other forms of ID. I think that's the 3 you're talking about, but it's not all 3. It's 1 or the other 2. You need a passport or a driver's license.
Yeah, or
and
like
a birth certificate. Yeah, sorry, Mikey.
I was trying. It's okay. Go ahead. Sorry. You got it.
You need either A, a passport, which is on the A list, or B, your driver's license and a birth certificate or a social security card or another form of government ID. What are you doing over there?
A and B.
A and B.
I can't. Well, it's gone now, but I couldn't see myself, so I had to look over at the other one. I was like, "Look at me."
I don't think you have federal clearance. You're not really explaining what that fucking is.
Clearance to do what?
Clearance to do what? Do you work for the government? Is that what you're saying? You still have to apply.
Right. And when did you apply versus what the application process is now?
Right.
And are you in New York?
So, I mean, once again, whenever you have to fill out tax forms for a job, that's what you have to do. Here we go. Christy's got it.
Nailed it.
Got him. And here's option 3. Look at that. It's even more than I said it was.
There's 4 options. I mean, Tammy, I'm sorry, but bro man just hit you chapter and verse from memory. So better luck next time. If only he didn't have a degree in.
Oh yeah, if only I didn't have a fucking master's degree in government.
In administration. So man.
And also, by the way, Tammy, I also work for a government and I still had to provide that ID. So
man,
you're wrong.
Crazy. It's almost like this is the one show you probably shouldn't have tried that with, but that's crazy. That's crazy. You found it. What are the chances? What dumb luck.
That's unfortunate. Back to Mayor Mamdani.
That apply to them. And what I've sought to make this city the most expensive in the United States of America is one that's affordable for the people who have been priced out of it. And that's why I have fought for a vision that looks to ask those with the most to pay that little bit more so that everyone can live here.
All right, let's talk about President Trump. When we last spoke after your first Oval Office meeting, one that surprised a lot of people in how cordial it was. How would you describe your relationship?
Thank you, Tammy. Thank you. Thank you. That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted.
I mean, you could have spelled it correctly, but that I'm not going to nitpick. that would be rubbing it in, and I'm not going to do that.
Hey, Mikey, do you remember the time that Donald Trump dressed like Mayor Mamdani after they met? He tried to steal his look.
With the fucking, hold on, I think I still got it. Hold on. Hold on, I can find that. I should just keep that. I'll just upload it to the thing. Because that shit is hilarious. You can keep going though. Oh, I found it. That was quick. Oh, we don't have any more. All right, I'm getting rid of your pickle thing.
What?
Your pickle photo. This.
Oh, are we running out of room in StreamYard?
Yes. Both of our ADDs cannot both withstand the fort. Here it is.
Oh man, and the receipts keep coming. Hey Tammy, apparently a federal clearance or security clearance is a status granted to allow employees or contractors access to classified information. Are you saying that you have classified authority? You can do that? Damn. Tried to steal his look.
Said, I am also handsome. Look at me now.
Tammy, if you have some sort of clearance, why are you fucking hanging out in our chat? Don't you have more important things to do?
Cash is not on the job, so I'm going to need you to lock in. Whatever your government thing is, that look, your leadership is lacking right now. I'm going to need you to lock in on work today.
It is like a work day, right? Don't you have fucking shit to do? How come you didn't get doged?
Oh yeah, we need to talk about Doge. But first, I'm done.
Relationship with President Trump right now?
I would say that it's honest, it's direct, and it's productive.
And are you still in regular contact with him? How often do you speak to the president?
I'll keep the cadence of that between the two of us. Much of that is based on the premise of privacy. But what I will say is that those conversations, no matter how they happen, they return back to one thing, one of the few things that we have in common, which is our love for New York City and how to deliver for this same city. He said it after the first meeting that we had.
He's taking New York hostage. He knows it's the big apple of Donald Trump's eye.
Exactly how
and
I
now
feel
the left has him by the short
many
and
Democratic
curlies.
mayors, governors, members of Congress have struggled to figure out how to navigate their relationship with President Trump. What do you think you have gotten right about that? What do you think that you're doing that's been effective so far?
I think, to be honest with you, I am lucky in that I have something that no one else does, which is that I'm from New York City. And New York City holds a very special place for him, as well as for me. We're both from
I know
the
what it
same
is.
city.
As soon as Mamdani walks in, Donald Trump immediately starts quizzing him on New York shit.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm over there on Yankee Stadium. What's the intersection? How about the intersection of the parking garage? Okay. Jeff's Bagels. Okay. Okay. The lock. Like he's just quizzing them 24/7.
That'd be hilarious. You just randomly text him about like New York real estate history.
If you get on the green line and go down 6 stops, transfer to the blue line and go 2 stops, what borough are you in?
Quick, what are the 5 boroughs of New York City?
Answer me. Answer me. I can't do my fake screen. It's on.
What street is Trump Tower on?
Oh, I don't know.
Can you imagine? You just text him,
Shrugging emoji.
Does it matter?
It's Jordan doing the start sending gifts.
And it means that our conversations are not just of the scale that is typical with the president, but also granular about even the things as specific as zoning law changes in Midtown Manhattan. And that, I think, speaks to the fact that Donald Trump is not just the president of this country, he's also someone who's been a New Yorker for his entire life. And there's an investment in this city.
I don't know, man. He is kind of a Floridian now.
Had a number of conversations with President Trump.
He's
Do you
Florida
trust
than New York
President
now.
Trump?
I would say that those conversations are ones where we know they have to continue. And there have been times where I have raised things to the president. For example, in that last meeting, it was a meeting that we mostly spoke about this housing development. But over the course of the meeting, I did mention that just that morning that ICE had detained a Columbia University student. I mentioned to him that this was part of a larger trend that we had seen of 5 individuals being detained in or around Columbia University. I gave him a list of those 5. 30 minutes after the meeting, he called me and said,
Oh yeah, who's the person that said Mom Donnie did nothing?
Got them protesters out.
Where'd that person go?
He said, and also when you're done looking at that housing thing, he just slides a piece of paper across the desk.
Yeah.
Fucking deal with that, all right? Don't let your fucking goons mess it up again. Okay.
He had now made the decision to release her. And so I think we see in those decisions the worth of a relationship that is both honest.
Can you imagine?
And he slapped him. Backhand.
He's like, Mayor Mamdani, why?
God, he's so cool. Takes the paper, gets on the phone. God, he loves New York.
Looking to be productive. And that honesty means acknowledging places of disagreement. When I was telling him that, I also told him, as I've said time and again, that I believe these ICE raids to be cruel, to be inhumane, and to do nothing to serve in the stated interest that it has, which is that of public safety.
Let's talk about the Democratic Party and the future of the Democratic
Oh, that's
Party.
unfortunate.
Former Vice President Kamala Harris said just last week she is thinking about running for president again. Would you like to see former Vice President Kamala Harris run for president again?
I have to be honest, I haven't thought about the candidacies for president this time.
The answer, Mayor Mamdani, is no.
I mean, he can obfuscate. He can tap dance a little bit. You know, he's in for a little bit. He's got some runway. He doesn't exactly have to, you know, doesn't exactly have to play by the rules right now.
I get it's the political. Although if he's not out there saying yes, it probably is a no. Like if he's not like, oh yeah, Kamala Harris, yeah, sure.
But no one wants her.
Right. It's probably just
if
like
she was smart, she should have been trying to run for governor.
Yeah. She's probably would have been a shoo-in for California governor.
But hey, what do we know?
Yeah.
What do we know about fucking
instead
about how to win an election?
The fucking clown car that they got going on in the Democratic primary over there.
Lord, I was watching some of that yesterday. Just bad. And they got like everyone together. And there's like a British guy there. And I was like, what the fuck is going on over here? California. What are y'all up to? You got Nigel Farage's little cousin trying to run for governor. It's a damn shame. You got the button.
You want me to hit the button again?
Hit it.
Oh, this button?
Focus is 2026.
You're the only Democrat who hasn't thought about that.
And I'm proud to say that I am not and will never be running for president. And here in 2026, I want to be delivering for New Yorkers.
Yeah,
and when it comes to the
can't.
national level, I want to make sure that we win these midterms and actually have a vision.
No, he can't. He wasn't born in this country. He can't run for president. Sorry. It's in the Constitution.
I thought everybody knew he was born in Africa.
Did we not know that?
He's born in Uganda, y'all.
Yeah.
He's African American.
He's
by way of India.
Yeah. He spent a lot of time in Cape Town.
Cape Town?
Yeah. He spent 3 years in Cape Town, it says.
Oh. That's like he grew up in Cape Town. I was like, I thought he grew up in Uganda and then came over here, but okay.
Yeah. And then I guess when he was a kid, they spent his family spent 3 years in Cape Town. I was going through his little Wikipedia here.
Wiki.
Anyway, can't be president.
That we're fighting for, not just one that we're fighting against.
Let me ask you about some New York politicians. Okay. Senate Democratic leader Chuck Schumer notably did not endorse you in the general election. And now there's a big discussion about generational.
This is why I can't be mayor of a city. I would be like, fuck Chuck Schumer, fuck him.
I don't like that fucking guy. Hell yeah. Bask in it. Or a farm them.
In your party, as you know. Just 3 years ago, do you think that Senator Schumer should step aside as leader of Senate Democrats?
I have to be honest with you, this is another question that gets into the future, gets into 2028.
Well, this is a New Yorker, though. This is personal for you in some way, in terms of your politics here.
And I'll tell you that right now my focus is on working with everyone, and that includes Senator Schumer.
We can, however, have a senator, Mamdani. Right?
I think he's a good mayor, though.
No, I'm saying,
like a good hand, because I feel like if he goes to the Senate, he'll just get stuck with all the stuffy old farts, and they won't do nothing.
But when he finishes a few terms as mayor, he's going to need something else to do.
Governor Mamdani.
Ooh, Governor Mamdani. Keep him in the executive branch.
I'm making all the buses in New York free.
I made all the buses in New York City free. Now moving to the whole state of New York.
And then the
all the buses will be free.
He's a madman. Stop him. Stop him.
The true goal of the Social Democrats is to make all buses free.
He keeps taxing our millionaires and buying buses. Make them stop. He's hiring bus drivers.
Yeah, no, a New York mayor is a huge job. He's literally like in control of a small country over there.
Our homegirl, Lena Khan, is part of his transition team. So he literally has like every single smart political person that we like is part of his transition committee or part of his cabinet.
I mean, that's how you do it, man. You surround yourself with smart people, smart, capable people, not Jared Kushner.
Steve Witkoff is one of the greatest landscape. No,
Steve Witkoff is one of the greatest negotiators of our time, sir.
Like whenever they bring up him and Jared, I'm always just like, it's like bringing up someone's like, and this is Jared Kushner. He has the highest combo in Super Smash Brothers 1. And this is Steve, and Steve blew the world's largest bubble. Like these people have talents that have nothing to do with anything that's going on right now. And they should probably just, go back to bubbling, go back to fucking Mario, like just go back to doing what you guys are good at.
Damn, Tammy, it's only been 100 days. Give him a few more days.
One of the lines is free.
Yeah, he's made the buses faster. He's working on making them all free. Unfortunately, he was left with a huge budget deficit by the previous criminal mayor.
What? Eric Adams is not a criminal. How dare you?
No, he's not a criminal because the Trump administration dropped the indictment charges on him.
So what are you talking about? What charges?
The corruption, the huge corruption scandal.
Those were my gold bars, damn it.
Includes others as well. And it's not predicated on, did you endorse me in the election or not? Because everyone is a New Yorker who has the opportunity to deliver for this city. You know, recently I worked with Senator Schumer to deliver on a hub of relief for delivery workers right here across from City Hall. That's what it looks like to actually work with anyone and everyone. We're going to continue to do that.
Would you like to see
Hold on, pause
Congressman
it.
Alexander?
Zoran, brother, let me tell you something. You're the kid doing everything on the diorama, and Chuck Schumer is just putting his name on it. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. They all voted him leader of the group project.
Correct.
And he wrote the paper. He did the PowerPoint.
Oh,
and
yeah.
everyone else just slapped their name on it.
And he's presenting it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So no. Don't let Chucky Boy get any fucking credit. He can give two fucking shits about funding New York. He does not give a shit. He has already confessed his sins to the world. He will make sure that Israel never wants for a single dollar as long as we have tax dollars.
Right.
That is where we fill their cup up first, and then we may drink. Unbelievable.
We could have had universal health care.
I think we're getting it, dude.
Yeah.
Soon, very soon.
I mean, hey, if you live in New York City, you might get it at some point. I don't know.
I think these insurance companies are just going to crack.
He also promised city-owned grocery stores in areas that are food deserts. He started doing that. He bought up the properties. He's converting them right now.
And the guy who owns like one of the independent chains is like, oh, I'm just going to close everything up and go out of bit. Bye.
Yeah.
You were the fucking dude. You were the fucking problem.
Yeah.
And that's why having like a city run grocery store is so good, so that they can provide, like basics and maybe some like, standard stuff at a regular, a few cents above cost thing. And the government can eat that loss. But that also gives an alternative to people, for people. When the independent people decide, I think we can all just, collectively just decide we're going to make $3 per jar of peanut butter.
Yeah.
And then if you're in New York, you are fucked. You are going to pay an extra $3 because all of them have agreed that we're going to raise the price an additional $3 over whatever our input cost is.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
And there's a lot of like little like quality of life things that Mayor Mamdani is doing in New York, because I see it in the news every so often. He started a program to have people help the public works department in New York City repair playgrounds and basketball courts and stuff like that, like paying people to go and identify problems and then potentially fix them.
And the thing is, you won't have to do that forever.
Yeah.
It takes like 1 or 2 waves of that shit, and then it's just regular maintenance, so that you're what do they call it? Like not city maintenance. What do they call it? Parks and rec, or parks and whatever,
like beautification and stuff like that.
They'll be able to keep up because they won't be completely overwhelmed, because Adams wasn't spending no fucking money on that. So everybody is probably needing service right now. So you need hands, you need bodies. Let them do it. It's in their neighborhood anyway.
And he's also going around building and repairing and maintaining public bathrooms, which is greatly needed in New York City. Like the public bathrooms are in disrepair, and he's going around fixing them.
I am on the record saying that I do not believe in public restrooms. I think everybody should hold it until they get home.
Mikey Famine for president. His slogan will be, everyone hold it till you get home.
Just hold it until you get home. Or invite people over to your house.
You know what? I agree with that one. I don't want to go to other people's houses and have to use their bathrooms. I don't know what condition that bathroom is in.
I trust my bathroom. Do you want to come over? My bathroom's good. Then people can make their judgment call. But I think everybody hanging out far away from their home potty is detrimental to society as a whole.
You got Adam's vote.
I made it, y'all. Just close them all. And then all this trans shit. Yeah, there are no bathrooms, bitch. Everybody hold that shit. Everybody hold that shit and take your ass home.
There you go.
No
Mikey Tim
bathrooms.
in 2028. Everybody hold that shit.
Hold that shit till you
McKinnon,
get home.
where are you?
Hold that shit till you get home.
Ocasio-Cortez challenge Senator Schumer for his seat as a part of the generational change that's being discussed?
I will tell you this, that I have had the privilege of being represented by Congresswoman Ocasio-Cortez, and it was an honor to have that be my experience. Now it's an honor to work with her as an incredible
Just a
Congresswoman.
whole life
And I'm
full of
excited
green
to see
lights,
whatever
man.
it is that she.
I know, right?
An unbroken line of green lights on his boulevard. You can just look down to the horizon, just green lights.
Oh, AOC was my rep, and now I work with her because I have to work with Congress people. Oh man, that's so terrible.
It's the American story. Fuck you, Zoran. Win everything.
Made a decision as yet, but we're very proud of her here in New York City.
Do you have any thoughts about this debate over generational change? Is it time for a younger generation of politicians in the Democratic Party?
I think it's time for a party that reflects the urgency that we're seeing across this country in terms of hunger, frankly, that is not as much tied just to age, but to vision. You know, we know very well what we oppose. What are we for? That is a question that I think we have to be able to answer. What are we fighting for? It was not just enough in this mayoral campaign to say that I wasn't like other mayoral candidates. We had to always answer the question of New Yorkers, what will we deliver for them? And I really think that that is at the heart of the question for our party. And I'll be honest with you, when you look back at the history books of our party, 100 years ago, we had a very clear vision of what we were fighting for. And it is sad that for too many Americans, when they want to look for ambition in the Democratic Party, they have to turn to a history book.
Now that you've bumped up against the hard realities of a $5.4 billion budget shortfall and the other red tape that you have to go through, do you still believe in democratic socialism? Do you still think it can be effective?
I believe in it even more than I did the day before. And
It's working. What are you talking about?
Yeah, it's working. What the fuck is going on here?
See, this is what I'm saying, man. They send her in, and then it's like, yo, you weren't treating Trump like this. Like, oh, you're winning a lot of elections. Have you ever thought about the people who lose those elections? Not for real. Not like that, no.
So, Mayor Mamdani, because you have a $5 billion budget shortfall, do you still believe in your ideals of the Democrat? He's like, yes. What are you talking about? Just because I have to fix a budget gap means democratic socialism doesn't work?
Guess it was a failure, huh?
Oh, I guess nope. I'm a conservative now. Sorry.
Yep, I switched sides actually. Oh, was it confirmed? Was he confirmed?
I'm sorry, Mayor Mamdani. I got to do this. There we go. He's always making weird faces.
Did Phelan have to get confirmed?
Who?
Phelan.
Who's that?
From the Navy.
Yes.
I'm trying to find his confirmation.
It might have not been splashy. You might not be able to find it unless it's on CNN. Let's see. I think I have one more short clip, and then we can do whatever.
Oh shit.
Unless you got something good.
John Kennedy wins a literal applause for hilarious speech praising leaving staffer. Who's the staffer? All right, never mind. I will only tolerate John Kennedy's fucking foghorn leghorn ass if he is dumping on his own party. If he is not, I will skip that shit.
All right. We got a clip of Kash Patel crashing out.
I'm on the job. I'm the first one in. I'm the last one out. I'm like an everyday American who loves his country, loves the sport of hockey, and champions my friends when they raise a gold medal and invite me in to celebrate. I've never been intoxicated on the job, and that is why we filed a $250 million defamation lawsuit. And any one of you that wants to participate, bring it on. I'll see you in court.
Explain the computer login issue. Just explain the computer login issue. You were not able to log into your lawsuit. Contends that you were not able to log into the system. What did you think after you were unable to log into the system?
Let's have a survey. How many of you people believe that's true? Hang on.
Did you communicate?
You
with
asked the
anyone?
question. Let me
So,
answer it.
pause,
Let me
quick,
ask-
pause,
No, no.
quick,
Did you
pause.
communicate with?
So what he's trying to do is he's trying to implicate them in the lawsuit.
Yes, yes, he is.
And then he can kick them out of the galley because he has litigation against them.
Yeah, yeah,
What a slimy little fuck weasel.
yeah.
God, man. See, I'm like you guys, like that might slip past a lot of people. That was him trying to silence reporters. But they're journalists, and they have to talk to legal all the time. They know exactly what not to say, and that was bait.
Indeed.
Not at the moment.
Well, you don't know that. Did he have his blood alcohol tested right before he came out?
How do
No.
you- I don't. Were you in the hearings? So how do you know it? How do you know? Were you in his office? How do
Let me
you know?
answer it.
No, let me ask.
No.
Did you communicate with anyone that you thought you were fired after you were unable to log into?
The problem with you and your report, don't cut me off. You asked the question.
Straightforward question.
The problem with you and your baseless reporting is that is an absolute lie. It was never said.
Hold
It
on,
never
pause.
happened.
Nine sources. Some
Didn't
of
say-
them,
Didn't say no.
yeah. Some of them were current FBI officials.
They're lying too. Everybody's picking on me.
Some of them are just his friends.
They're picking on me because I'm handsome. I'm the head of the FBI. I have a very cool job. My girlfriend is smoking hot and she loves me. She's totally not a fucking handler from a foreign government. That is not true. I don't know who keeps putting that shit online. That is not the case. She loves me for me. She loves all 5'8" of me. And the fact that I drink all the time has nothing to do with the fact that they had to use a Halligan to cut the door open to come get me because I passed out with my face on the keyboard on the exclamation point.
Right. They needed to get breaching equipment to get to him.
They had to CS:GO that bitch to get into the motherfucking office.
And I will serve in this administration as long as the president and the attorney general want me to do so.
Did you talk to anybody
Oh, no,
about
who's
whether you
Becky
thought you were
Lynch?
Simple answer.
Becky Lynch is a professional wrestler.
Oh, I sound like Becky Lynch.
Yeah, her current heel character is a play on Donald Trump. It's pretty funny.
Y'all just be doing whatever the fuck y'all want over in wrestling.
Answer to your question is you are lying. And every time you do so,
It's a question.
answered
How
your
is he
question.
lying?
it's simply as follows. I was never locked out of my systems. Anybody who says
your
it,
lawsuit says the opposite. Your lawsuit contests-
anyone that says the opposite
Right.
is
Pause
lying.
it.
Thank you.
Pause it.
you filed says that.
Yeah, that's the issue. Is while he was defending himself in this moment, he goes against the facts of his own case.
Yeah.
Because it is a slight difference, but that's why the reporter's doing a very good job. Wanted him to confirm that the incident happened, because either it happened and it was just a tech error and it was fine, or you have this drinking problem. He answered with, "You're a liar."
Right.
That doesn't make sense. That doesn't track.
And by the way, all he had to say is it was a tech issue.
Yeah, me and everybody else's badges weren't working, but they fixed it.
Right.
Oh,
or
pretty benign, easy.
Yeah. Or there was an
why
error.
wouldn't you just give us more information about that?
Right. There was an error. I got locked out, and that's it.
Yeah, me, this guy, and Jimmy down the hall. We all got locked out, and then in 20 minutes they brought us new badges. Easy.
So when he gets fired next week.
Oh man, what's today? Today's Thursday. Oh, will he make the weekend?
Yeah, I think that no, Trump doesn't
It's
care when he
not
fires
He
people.
fires people on Fridays usually.
Yeah.
And now Cash Patel is joining Dan Bongino on YouTube. Please go subscribe to Dan Bongino featuring Cash. And we wish them the best in their new endeavors. Future endeavors.
When Cash gets fired, because he will get fired.
Oh yeah.
Do you think that he's just going to do a podcast that's like an expose on Trump?
No, he's a coward still. Chris C. 2 British pounds. Maybe he was drunk and couldn't remember the password. You know that's what it was.
That's 100%. And then here's the crazy part. Here's the crazy part that they're not mentioning. So after he got locked out of the system, he thought that he was fired.
Right. And had a meltdown.
And this is why the White House knows about this. This is why the reporters know about it, because he freaked out, thought he got fired, and then started calling people, asking why he was fired. He called the White House. He called the DOJ. He called Pam Bondi.
Maybe they did fire him. And they were about to fire him, and then like he just started like wigging out, and they're like, "No, no, we're not firing." Because
losing his shit. And you know what? The paranoia is a little bit warranted here, because Trump has been known to fire people without telling them.
Oh, all the time. That's his art of the deal. It's called being a shitty fucking manager of people. It's called being a tyrant and ruling through authoritarian means.
If I was a drunk Cash Patel and I couldn't log into my system and I thought I knew my password.
Shit. No. Yeah, it's freaking.
Yeah. I'd be losing my shit. I was like, oh shit, I'm fired. I am so fired.
He's
Nobody
like,
told me that I'm fired.
Oh my God, Vivek was right.
Right, exactly.
The big brown ones first. Damn it, Vivek. Why do you look like Indian Jimmy Neutron?
Oh, poor Vivek.
Man, stop. You're being extraordinarily rude. And I know maybe that's part of your profession. But please just stop. If you ask a question, he can answer it. And then now you're interrupting me. Like just a little bit of respect, man. Just a tiny little bit. Try it.
I'm sorry. Did you get that was loud. Did you get all of that pushback from Jizz Stain Maxwell when you were cozying up to her before you sent her off to the puppy training facility where she plays with puppies all day? Is that
what's going on over there?
John, you okay?
John McMahon.
What is that code? Okay. It's like, oh, okay, I see. It's like dots and dashes. Okay.
Yeah.
Dot 1 dot dash dot. Oh wait. I know what it says. Okay. It says John is inbred. What the John?
Oh man, that's rough.
John, I can read your code. We don't need to know that.
Telling secrets out there.
Tell your uncle brother to leave us alone.
All right, Mikey. I think that's it for the clips that I got. What do you got?
Let me see. I got distracted by the uncle brother down there. I was looking for his confirmation hearing. Because I'm pretty sure somebody lit him up for not knowing anything about the military.
Didn't you mention Lutnick before? What's he up to?
Oh yeah, he just got done.
See if there's any good bits.
Oh, here we go. Forbes doesn't have it. Forbes has everything. That's where we need to work. And then we can get free samples from Forbes. Okay, there's Forbes.
I got some Lutnick.
Okay.
This is a tiny committee room. They're like, we don't need to.
You don't get the big one.
Yeah.
Mrs. Dean.
Thank you, Chairman Rogers, Ranking Member Meng, Ranking Member DeLauro. Good afternoon, Secretary
Ranking Member
Lutnick.
DeLauro.
Last Tuesday, I had the chance to attend a breakfast for RAIN, the Rape, Abuse, Incest National Network. It was their Congressional Day of Action. Survivors came to me, told me their horrific stories, and the survivors I spoke with had one message. They're seeking accountability and justice. After speaking with the survivors, I again went to the Department of Justice to review the unredacted Epstein files, to seek accountability and justice. for the victims, the more than 1,000 victims and survivors. And today, Secretary Letnick, I have some questions for you about what I see.
Let me just stop right here. That lady is a liar. Kash Patel told me that Epstein only trafficked those people to himself. That's the official statement from the government. From the FBI. That's the official statement.
From the FBI.
That's the official statement from the FBI. I guess I'll have to just get used to using it. I don't like it.
You told the New York Post with colorful narration.
Otherwise, you sound like Morty. Oh, geez, Rick.
Yeah.
That the last time you saw Jeffrey Epstein was in 2005 when you took a tour of his house, which happened to be right next door to you. You claim you and your wife were so grossed out by this disgusting person, you swore you would never go back. But when the Epstein files came out, it turned out that was a lie. You were forced to admit that you had visited Epstein's.
I'm going to miss the bus.
Said no, the lie detector determined that was a lie.
Private Island in 2012, 4 years after Epstein pled guilty soliciting a minor for prostitution and was labeled a sex offender. You brought along your wife, your kids, your nannies to the Predator's Island. Incredibly poor judgment.
You admitted that in testimony in front of a committee.
Oops.
But that even wasn't the whole truth. It turns out that 5 days after visiting his island, you and Epstein signed a business deal together.
Oops.
As co-investors in a digital advertising company, Adfin. An email showed you stayed in touch with Epstein about this deal as late as 2018. Secretary Letnick, why did you lie to the New York Post about your...
Damn.
Bro, just go home. Just go home. Just don't show up no more and let them replace you. Just go home. It's over.
You don't want this smoke?
It's over. You're done.
Damn.
Got your data, dumbass.
You knew they was going to look through. This is the thing that be killing me. You know they're actively investigating this shit. No, it's like, I'm not in there. Bro, you know you're in there. You got to get out in front of this.
And that's the problem with everyone who was covering it up. They're like, oh, I'm not in the... Anyone who's in the Epstein files is a monster. And like, oh, so why did you visit his island?
Me? For fucking charity, obviously. And I had a bunch of witnesses who will testify that I never did anything. I'm related to all of them.
Yeah, Christy's got it right. Go straight to jail. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
Yeah.
Just you drew the jail card. It's time to go.
A little black and white orange or a striped suit.
Also,
is he lying or is he stupid? Put in your votes now.
Stupid.
Relationship with Jeffrey Epstein.
Dumb as hell. Boy, put your shit on.
I did hear that. Please don't repeat your gracious offer to speak behind closed doors, not under oath, without the ability of this committee to question you. The American people wants to know, why did you lie about your relationship with Epstein?
Oh, he wants to make a deal under closed doors? Ooh, that's a tell.
Tell us more, Letnick.
Yeah.
Come on, Nutlick.
He'd come, maybe he wouldn't even.
Oh, sorry, wrong button.
House Oversight Committee, and I have agreed.
Reclaiming my time. I do not accept that answer. We've heard that one. We are our own committee. We have our own reason to test your credibility and veracity. Please answer the question. Why did you lie to the Post?
I have voluntarily agreed to spend the time and talk about it.
I reclaim the time. Let the record reflect you're dodging the question. The cover-up continues. You know what? In your conversations with the president, is the president concerned about your continued relationship that you had with Mr. Epstein as recently as 2018?
Yeah. Hey, wait a minute.
I'm not going to discuss conversations I have with the president. That is Not something I'm going to do.
Because
If you
are
remember in
making the
that
president
interview,
look
you
bad.
said you would never be in the room with him socially, for business, or even philanthropy.
Right.
President Trump has just fired 3 cabinet secretaries, 3 women, Kristi Noem, Pam Bondi, Lori Chavez-DeRemer. If President Trump has even a shred of concern about accountability for Jeffrey Epstein's enablers, he would fire you too. Beyond AdFin, what other financial ties do you have to Jeffrey Epstein?
As I said, I'm going to answer all these.
Beyond AdFin, what other financial ties? You're the Commerce Secretary. We have a right to ask this question and get it answered.
Again.
Damn.
Oh my God. Yo, this is y'all's group, man.
Is
as much as y'all want to
Cankles, McTaco tits, and owning the libs. That's their
like y'all keep coming up, like everyone sees it. They come in here, they try to get a rise out of us. This is your guy. Don't be mad at us. You got to defend that. I don't have to defend that.
Yeah. He doesn't have answers. I mean, he does have answers to these questions.
He doesn't want to give the real answer.
Agreed. McKinnon, agreed.
I think the iHip girls already have a shirt. Like
yeah, we don't want
That's
to copyright infringe.
Yeah, that's her. That's her. It's got to be our catchphrases.
Like this one.
Fuck your face.
I'm not going to spend the budget day discussing something I've set aside time to spend on this topic.
I'm going to
with your
switch
House
topics.
colleagues.
Let me switch topics. A different and equally disturbing issue, how your family is profiting from your work as Commerce Secretary. Let's start with tariffs. You and the president illegally imposed the highest tariffs on the American people since the Great Depression. And your sons figured out how to profit from the high tariffs by buying up refund rights, pennies on the dollar, just as you are out there cheerleading the tariffs. As a result, federal taxpayers like my constituents may now owe your family tens of or hundreds of millions of dollars. I wonder if President Trump is concerned about you and your family profiteering off the illegal tariffs.
No.
You know that is false. Here's reporting. I'd like to put it in the record. Howard Lutnick's
you don't get to do
firm
that.
did not, in fact, profit.
Oh, I see.
Bitch, did you win an election? Then you
Yeah.
can't add nothing to the record.
You're a fucking witness.
Yeah, you don't get to
You don't
talk.
you don't get to fucking put evidence in there.
Where the hell is my button at?
You don't get to talk.
You don't get to talk. Where is it?
Reclaiming
there
my
it is.
time. You
Congress-
don't get to talk.
Lumber is at a
Reclaiming my
5-year
time.
low, Congresswoman.
Reclaiming my time.
Then let's just have.
Yeah, Tez got it right. He's saying it's false, but there's a mountain of evidence against him.
He still hasn't answered.
No, he has not. Here, we'll go back a little bit.
Tariffs.
You know that is false. Here's reporting. I'd like to put it in the record. Howard Lutnick's old firm did not, in fact, profit from Supreme Court
Who made
tariff
that?
ruling. It is
It's
just
your
not
sons.
true.
It's your sons. The
No,
reporting
his
is
old firm and my sons. It is not
Mr. Chairman,
true. And
reclaiming
you
my
know
time.
it's not true.
I have
It's
asked
not true.
Mr. Chairman, reclaiming about 20 seconds. I hope you recognize how fundamentally wrong and corrupt this is. I hope you take accountability and have the decency to resign before you are fired.
It's not true.
I yield.
Oh, you think that's gonna work on old Trumpy pants? You think he's just gonna be like, oh well, they're lying about it? Like, well, they think it's true, bitch. So you're gone.
So that's about as well as the Howard Lutnick hearing testimony has gone today. That was from today.
You know, typical Thursday.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, I don't know if Chris C reported this much earlier on in the episode, but there is now a watchdog agency who is reviewing the DOJ's compliance on the Epstein files release and to see if they violated the law.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tasty. Well, they're not gonna actually release anything.
Ah, he side switched me.
Blanca. All right. My window had like 1 gig worth of fucking cookies on it.
Let's see what I got going on here. Wow, me too. All right, I'm gonna do.
So just make a new tab and then hit your shortcut and then just put up 2, then just leave from the first one.
Yeah, I got like a gig going on here. It's been slightly choppy.
It's been chopping it up. Okay, let's do another intro here while you're chopping, because we forgot to do it. I'm all alone.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Hello. It's still not back yet, guys.
Oh, geez, Rick.
A lot of people have been talking about former Navy super cool submariner, the deep Aquaman man, John C. Phelan.
You mean the newest unemployed government employee from the Trump administration?
Well, to be fair, Trump didn't fire him this time. It was old Keg's breath.
Oh man, Keg's breath. Why is he firing all them peoples?
Because he's the king of the 7 seas, and Luffy will never be the #1 pirate as long as Keg's breath is around. He will blow up all the ships. But in a related topic, what is my kid doing? She's just being weird. I feel like we should go back, remember some of the hits and misses from our best friend and ocean protector, John C. Phelan.
Dealt not with the company this size, but I've dealt with companies that had a lot of complications and that needed to be changed quickly.
All right, thank you. Senator Warren.
Oh,
all right.
No, they're going to stick Senator Warren on him.
Yes. Cue all of the capitalist pigs in the chat.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. So congratulations on your nomination, Mr. Phelan. Let's talk about efficiency at the Defense Department. Last year, the Navy asked for $260 billion to buy everything from ships to night vision goggles. One reason it costs so much, big defense contractors slip restrictions into their contracts that deny sailors access to technical data they need to maintain or repair equipment, even equipment that the Navy owns. So I want to give you an example. The Navy's littoral combat ships are designed to operate close to shore, to hunt mines, and to sink submarines.
No, guys, she's literally talking about the literal ships.
Literal.
But this ship has been bogged down with maintenance
We're going
issues.
to the gulags.
And when something breaks, sailors are not allowed to make repairs themselves because Lockheed Martin and General Dynamics don't let them have access.
Wait a minute. Are you telling me they got the Caterpillar McDonald's shake machine exclusivity? There's no right to repair in the fucking military. Why do we send them to all these schools if you're not even going to let them fix it?
Damn.
They're on a subscription service for our fucking submarines. Like, what are we talking about, guys? What's going on over here?
Access to the necessary data and materials. So what does the Navy do? The Navy has to fly contractors out to these ships, which ProPublica found, quote, adds millions of dollars in travel costs and often delays missions. So, Mr. Phelan, these kinds of extra costs and delays to fly contractors to the Pacific to fix minor repairs, are they an efficient
out in the middle
use
of the
of
Pacific
taxpayer
Ocean?
dollars?
That's ridiculous.
Does not sound like it to me, Senator.
I'm glad to hear that. Let me give you another example. The Government Accountability Office found that fuel tank level.
But she's worth $12 million. But she's worth money.
Indicators were improperly calibrated on the USS Fort Lauderdale, built by Huntington Ingalls.
Typical
Now,
Florida.
It seems like an easy fix, right? You just go in and recalibrate these things. The Navy's technicians were denied the information.
Oh, this is good. Breaking news: Iranian Parliament Speaker Mohammad Bagher Ghalibaf has resigned from leading negotiations with the United States. They're not interested in talking anymore.
No. And when they were about to put JD on a plane to go over to Pakistan and do the talks again, and then it all just fell apart.
If I was America, don't go to no more in-person meetings.
Yeah.
Straight up, don't go. You done fucked up so bad, you're gonna have to talk over the phone or on Zoom or some shit. Don't show up. Not in person.
Yeah, it ain't good.
Let them come to the States, but don't go over there.
They needed to do that. So every time they had to recalibrate the indicators, the Navy had to fly out one of the contractor's technicians. Mr. Phelan, does this sound like does not being able to maintain and important ship parts put the Navy's readiness at risk?
It sounds like it, Senator. And I think, as I mentioned earlier, these contracts are something that really need to be reviewed and better understood. And I think that if confirmed, that's something I intend to do, is focus on that.
And I appreciate that, Mr. Phelan, but I want to see more than just
Wait a minute. I think she's setting a trap.
review here. Sailors need to be able to rely on their equipment, and that means being able to maintain their own equipment. But from fiber optic navigation lights to cranes that deploy search and rescue boats, sailors do not have the right to repair their own equipment thanks to defense.
This is the worst timeline, and no one will convince me otherwise. The fucking military has like security screwdriver screws in their equipment so that they can't fix it.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yep.
That's not a national security risk.
This is what happens, man. This is what happens. When you contract things out to the lowest bidder, and then
Or your friend.
yeah, and then you just let them do whatever the fuck they want. This is how we got here. Because companies don't like other people fixing their shit, number one. Capitalism, number two. And just government fuckery.
Contractors who want to squeeze more money out of the military.
Huh? How'd you know she was gonna say that, Tim?
Many people on this.
Hey, look. We solved it. Look.
Oh man. Hey,
Look.
Texas Jane, have you met Texas Pete?
Look. Aha. So there's Warren bots. Interesting.
Oh, that's interesting. Wow, they really flooded in here when we started talking about Senator Warren.
Isn't that interesting?
That's it's quite interesting.
All
right, let's keep going. Let's see if it happens more.
It's not quite self-aware, but I think it knows that we're onto it.
This committee, both sides, Democrats and Republicans, understand the risk here. Chairman Wicker released a report last year showing DOD, quote,
Imagine showing up out of nowhere and seeing over a year old video of Elizabeth Warren and be like, aha,
got her.
I was looking for this.
consistently underperforms in procuring data rights, and pointed to the lack of technical data as a factor that, quote, inevitably leads to reduced training and readiness. Mr. Phelan, can we count on you to advance the Navy's right to repair its own equipment?
I think that's a good idea.
Thank you for the question, Senator. I know.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Of course he said it. Where is it?
Where is it? I'll find it first.
No, you won't. No, I'm going to find it first. I'm panicking. I can't read fast now.
I can't read fast either.
I'm all the way at the bottom. How do
I got it.
Senator.
Got
Oh,
it.
it's way too low.
Yeah, it's all the way up by you can't sing.
But you can't sing.
But you can't sing.
But I can't talk.
But you can't sing.
This is an issue very important to you. As I said, it is something that I intend to study and look at. And what I'd commit to you is let me come back to you and look at this and understand it, because it is a complicated issue. I am in agreement with a lot of the examples you've given do not make sense to me, but I am not up to speed enough yet to give you that answer. But I will.
Probably because you've never been in the Navy.
Like, is he lying
Come
or
back
is he
and see
stupid?
you
Put in your votes now.
Stupid.
Commit to that and look at this.
And I appreciate that, but I just want to say right now, this makes me uneasy because there is so much pressure to continue to let these defense contractors take advantage of our service members who we waste taxpayer dollars.
I sound
we
like
delay
Elizabeth Warren.
missions. We actually put people at risk because we're not permitting basic right to repair. Technical data needs to be a must.
Like, I get, like, they wanted some contractors like Lockheed and Boeing, all this. I get that shit, like, for your big equipment. But if you can't make your own, like, what if we get in a war? You can't even like, you can't even fabricate your own parts. You can't, like, the Army is known for that, for being fabricators and having welders and some of the best mechanics on the planet. So they just can't work on shit now. They got to have like a fucking a 4-digit code to unlock the fucking settings so that they can fix shit. Like, what are we doing?
$5 from Tons of Mice. Tim's Hat 2026. Shut up.
We should put shut up on a hat.
We should put shut up on a hat.
Just fuck it. Just shut up.
Have in acquisition contracts for the Navy. My service members' Right to Repair Act would make sure that the Navy and every other part of our military have fair access to the data rights and to the other materials that service members.
So there's his stunning performance there. And I think there was one more I saw that was, oh yeah, Mark Kelly.
Scott Lee, what the fuck are you talking about?
Thank you.
Who knows? Let's see.
Want a 19-year-old working on billion-dollar hardware? I don't. You realize that the entire point of the Army and the military is they all have specialized jobs, right? It's division of labor. So that 19-year-old who's working on the billion-dollar hardware, he's been trained in it. That's his entire fucking job.
But like, do you honestly think the 19-year-old is working on like the F-35? Like, is that what you think?
He's probably like working under the guy that works on the F-35, right?
He's holding the fucking flashlight and he's going to go get him some fucking coffee and cigarettes and he's going to fucking go carry heavy shit. Like, he's not touching that shit. Again, like, there's a lot of very accomplished professionals inside the military doing like what would be seemingly mundane non-war things. Yeah.
Saying that the idiots voted for a defense contractor to work on it. By the way, those are all of the Republicans. Like, literally all of them.
You know, Lockheed Martin, that fucking leftist institution. Like, what are you talking about, man? What are you talking about?
Northrop Grumman, that fucking
woke
socialist.
bitches, woke slobs, pushing the gay agenda. Yeah, that bastion of liberal light and justice.
Yeah, McKinnon's right. Yes, when you're fresh in the Army, you aren't just given the keys to the kingdom. You got to do the bitch work for a long time.
A long time. She did. It's in the contract, young morons. She did what? Like, oh my God, dude. Like, I don't know if you're like aware that your fucking speech is like barely legible, dude.
And we're not young. And we're also not old. We're in the middle.
We're middle-aged.
We're middle. Right. But that's also, it is the defense contractor's job to like make the parts and maintain the equipment.
I mean, they get paid enough, and we have smart enough people. The Army should be making their own shit.
Like, for example, the presidential helicopters have to get serviced. And while the while the Marines do service them, they do need specialized service every once in a while. So they got to fly back to Lockheed and get like engine swap outs and shit like that. And by the way, most of that work is union labor.
No, we can't have that.
Senator Blumenthal, Senator Kelly.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Let's see what the astronaut and the fighter pilot has to say about this guy.
Mr. Phelan, thank you for being willing to do this very important job. The Navy, in particular, means a lot to me. I spent 25 years on active duty in the United States Navy. One of the
Hey, why don't you subscribe and like the
forces in
video and
world.
shut your mouth?
I understand earlier you mentioned my Ships for America Act.
Yeah,
I
buy some
appreciate
merch.
that. Senator Young and I and House members are working on bringing back the U.S. Merchant Marine from its rather dismal state of about 80 ocean-going merchant vessels to something much larger than that. Our adversary on the oceans, China, has 5,500 ocean-going merchant ships. We have 80. We've got to rebuild this industry. It's a national security and economic security issue for us. So thank you for bringing it up.
He's got a plan.
Look forward to getting your feedback on the legislation.
Don't look forward to it, Mark.
But what I want to
He doesn't do it
discuss
before
now
he
is
gets kicked out.
something more specific, a weapon system called SLICM-N, the nuclear version of the submarine-launched
I
cruise
hate
missile.
Tim hat.
That
Oh,
is
man.
I hate Mikey
sort of
hat.
being debated.
Yes,
I want to make sure we're
Mikey
clear
with a
on the
line through
direction
it
of
like
the
the hidden
system
leaf.
and understand the
Yes.
opportunity
All right, I'm sending that
costs
to McKinnon.
might come with fielding it. So if we field SLICM-N, it would likely necessitate removing some conventional munitions from Virginia-class submarines and making some significant changes to the security systems, the launch control systems within the
This guy has
submarines. So-
never enlisted in the
and
Navy. He has no idea what he's
that
talking
is concerning to me if we wind up in a conflict in the Western Pacific with China. I don't think that conflict is inevitable. One of our, great advantages over other navies is our submarine force. So, Mr. Phelan, given the cost and operational challenges, do you believe the SLICM and the nuclear-armed sea-launched cruise missile program is worth some of the trade-offs? And if confirmed, what direction do you plan to take the Navy in with regards to the integration of this missile? And do you think we need it for deterrence?
Senator Kelly, thank you for the question.
Thank you for the question, Senator.
Damn.
Thank you for your question, Senator.
Fuck. Lose everything.
Bleach
Did
blonde,
appreciate
bad built,
time we
bush
spent
body.
your office and your viewpoints on this, I thought were interesting. I think, look, I've not been read into the program, so I
Oh
don't
my
have
God, he
classified
knows
information.
Oh,
so it
he's
makes it a
just
little
like Pam
difficult for me
Bondi. He
to
doesn't know anything.
ask
Oh,
you.
no.
I know there's very strong debates on both sides as it relates to it. And I look forward to working with the Secretary of Defense to come up with what we hope will be the optimal answer as it relates to it. So if confirmed, I look forward to working with you
Here's
on
the
program.
problem. None of the people did the
better
reading.
Understanding the pros and cons of it and hopefully coming up with the best solution.
Yeah, it's a big decision. It's one of the, I'd say, bigger ones the Navy has to face with regards to a weapon system. Another decision that's going to have to be made here at some point is whether to move forward with the development of FAXX. So this is the Navy's version of NGAD, the Next Generation Air Dominance Fighter. We need an asymmetric capability. My view on...
So, plain nerding here for a second. So do you know why the F-35 was supposed to be so crazy? Not only was it stealth, but you could launch it with a swarm of drones and then it would be like the supercomputer brain for the drones.
Yeah.
So it wasn't just a very capable fighter. It was also like a telecommunications hub and like a spy plane that you couldn't see, all wrapped in one. And they saw it on video and shot at it and they took it down.
Right.
Fuck.
Yeah.
This in trying to penetrate the A2AD bubble that China has built in the Western Pacific is we need a capability that can fight its way in. Right now the F-35 has fantastic capability, very hard to see on radar. I mean, its stealth qualities of that airplane, are not matched anywhere else in the world. But China continues to, build significant weapon systems, surface-to-air, air-to-air missile systems that have much greater range, ways to detect fighter aircrafts. This is changing very, very rapidly. So I'm not going to ask you a question on this. I just want.
Yeah, because there's no point. He doesn't know anything.
Yeah, here's the problem with some of these testimony hearings. It is really hard to ask people questions when they don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Because this happened
back. It worked.
This happened with this guy. This happened with fucking Hegseth when he was asked about specific alliances America has.
McMahon.
Yeah, Linda McMahon. This happened with fucking Pam Bondi, who was like, "Oh yeah, I'll have to read that book," or "Yeah, I'll have to be read in on that," or "Yeah, I haven't looked up that specific thing, but I'll get back to you." Like, if you want a job, you have to interview for it, right? You have to know something about the job that you're interviewing for, unless you're Tammy, and then you just get free jobs. And you have to be good at that job.
Tim, start the intro. We're going to Fox News Town.
All right.
Oh boy. And then we're out of here.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Now, Tim, I know you are a big supporter of the Southern Poverty Law Center. I know you're in on this. And when when I find the way to tie you to the Southern Poverty Law Center, your goose is cooked. Your goose will be so goose. If you guys haven't heard, the Trump administration and the DOJ has decided to attack the Southern Poverty Law Center.
For what?
Oh, you don't know? Oh,
I haven't seen this.
Chef's kiss. Last clip of the day.
Ice groups is under major fire for allegedly funding the hate groups they claim to be fighting against.
What?
The Justice Department indicting the Southern Poverty Law Center on 11 counts, accusing it of
wire fraud.
Now, keep in mind, they said they're funding white supremacist groups, and this is the charges. No domestic terrorism, no anything, nothing to have to do with the fucking groups that they're talking about. Just this random shit.
Millions of dollars to members of the very groups they say they oppose, including $3 million to white supremacist organizations, $73,000.
Wow. The Southern Poverty Law Center.
It gets better.
To former KKK.
Oh, wait. Let's read it. The National Alliance affiliate, white supremacist. The Aryan Nations affiliate, white supremacist. Unite the Right member, white supremacist. The former National Alliance chairman, white supremacist. To former KKK members, white supremacists. To National President of American Front, a convicted felon and white supremacist. Now, this gets better.
K members, $300,000 to an Aryan Nation.
And also, remember Tuesday when someone told me that I was a liar and I was an idiot because I said that most white people are racist and are not indeed non-racist or anti-racist. Huh? What are all these groups? Who's in all these groups? Nobody. It's just like 6 people in all these groups. Grow the fuck up.
Affiliate and $270,000 to one of the leaders of the infamous Charlottesville rally in 2017.
Which is a bunch of Trump voters, but they're spinning this as if I can't believe the Southern Poverty Law Center helped out our constituents and our viewers and our supporters.
Oh boy.
Here's Acting Attorney General Todd Blanche on the charges.
The SPLC was not dismantling these groups. It was instead manufacturing the extremism it purports to oppose by paying sources.
They're the Proud Boys.
To stoke.
The SPLC is the Proud Boys, not the Proud Boys.
Are they saying that the Southern Poverty Law Center did Charlottesville?
They infiltrated all of these perfectly normal groups, loaded it with extremist ideology, and then carried out these attacks.
Racial hatred. The SPLC was paying a member of the leadership group that planned the Unite the Right protest in Charlottesville, Virginia in 2017 that resulted in the death of one person and injured dozens more. This particular...
I don't even know. I don't even know what to say. What the fuck do you say?
It's so funny.
Paid by the SPLC allegedly received approximately $270,000 over the course of 8 years.
Busted. How fucking dare you? Very much. It's not like they were like, paying to get into these parties to have undercover agents.
Right.
The law center is pushing back, releasing this video statement.
This use of informants was necessary because
Informants?
Are
you mad that your boys got snuck? And that they had people sneak into their little organization and tell all the dirty little secrets?
Is it the same kind of fucking cap they used when they were talking about, the FBI was actually doing January 6th?
They were there, right?
They were there, right?
Antifa.
Because we are no stranger to threats of violence. In 1983, our offices were firebombed, and in the years since, there have been countless credible threats against our staff. For decades, we engaged in unprecedented litigation to dismantle the Klan and other hate groups.
And now the Trump administration is lighting them up with fake charges.
Sounds like they're secretly working for the Klan, Mikey.
No, he's not racist. Why do you guys keep calling him racist?
In light of that work, we sought to protect the safety of our staff and the public. We frequently shared what we learned from informants with local and federal law enforcement.
So they were going in undercover, exposing terror cells, domestic terror cells, reporting that to the authorities and getting those people prosecuted.
I don't know.
And we want to stop this from happening in the future. Okay.
Including the FBI.
Well, you may recall that former President Joe Biden said Charlottesville was why he decided to run in the first place.
Okay, well, that's cap.
He was already running for what? This was August.
Yeah. This is 27.
He's president.
Yeah. No, Joe Biden's not. Trump's president.
Yeah.
Yeah.
January 6th, January 20th, 2017, Trump became president.
Right. And then
this is fucking 8 months after that.
Right. And this is the genesis for Biden wanting to run for president. Biden has been running for president since 1992.
Oh, she said Biden. I thought she said
Trump.
She said I was Biden. Like, dude, he is the fucking president. What is she talking about? He wants to run for president.
Look at the Democratic primaries for the last 30 years. Joe Biden has been in them like 6 times.
Yeah. He's a reoccurring cast member.
So he decided to run for president 30 years ago, and he hasn't stopped.
I hope he might run again. He might try it.
He said there were, quote, some very fine people on both sides.
very fine people on both sides. At that moment, I knew I'd have to run.
When did you know this is something that I have to do for yourself?
Charlottesville.
Donald Trump said, and I quote,
I mean,
"They're very."
Joe Biden is obviously lying there, but whatever. Like, you know, for all the people that say that we fucking defend Joe Biden on shit, he's lying here. His reason for running for president is because he wants to fucking be president, not because of Charlottesville. It's just a political excuse for him. That's what's really going on. That's also a terrible freeze frame. God.
Back to the streets. It doesn't matter whether or not the person that is accosting your son or daughter or my son or daughter, my wife, your husband, my mother, your parents. It doesn't matter whether or not they were deprived as a youth. It doesn't matter or not whether or not they had no background that enabled them to become socialized into the fabric of society. It doesn't matter whether or not they're the victims of society. The end result is they're about to knock my mother on the head with a lead pipe, shoot my sister, beat up my wife, take on my sons. So I don't want to ask.
The they is blacks, by the way.
Do this. They must be taken off the street. That's number one. There's a consensus on that. Unless we do something.
There's a consensus on just, using the government to go after black people.
About that cadre of young people, tens of thousands of them,
in a pack,
born out of wedlock, without parents, without supervision, without any structure, without any conscience developing, because they literally, I yield myself 3 more minutes. Because
I yield myself 3 more minutes.
Have not been socialized. They literally have not had an opportunity. We should focus on them now.
Oh, come on, guys. Joe Biden has a stutter. Don't make fun of him. Don't say anything bad about him.
If we don't, they will, or a portion of them will, become the predators 15 years from now. And Madam
Actually, that's not a bad shirt idea.
Cope and change? That's a good one.
President,
McKinnon, get on that.
On our streets. That society has, in fact, in part because of its neglect, created. Again, it does not mean because we created them that we somehow
we must free the steamboats.
Forgive them or do not take them out of society to protect my family and yours from them. They are beyond the pale, many of those people.
Wow.
Beyond the pale. And it's a sad commentary on society. We have no choice but to take them out of society.
Once again,
and
the them is black people.
We don't very well know how to rehabilitate them at that point. That's the sad truth. I'm the guy that said rehabilitation, when it occurs, we don't understand it and notice it. And even when we notice it and we know it occurs, we don't know why. So you cannot make rehabilitation a condition for release. That's why in our system, there's the federal system, you serve 85% of your time. It's a shame, but we don't know how.
Now, keep in mind, this is at the tail end of the war on drugs, where they are locking everybody up for like 2 joints. Yeah. Like you're getting like a 1.5 years for like 2 blunts.
How to rehabilitate. But there is a consensus, and I will cease. A, we must make the streets safer. I don't care why someone is a malfactor in society. I don't care why someone is antisocial. I don't care why they become a sociopath.
Mikey,
we have an obligation to.
This is a lawmaker purposefully saying he does not care the cause of social problems. He does not want to create policy to fix them. He only wants to deal with the after occurrence of that problem. He does not want to do anything to make it better for anyone else. He doesn't want to do anything to fix anything for anybody else.
He is fixing it for him and his family when they go out. He's fixing it.
So his wife doesn't get attacked, and so they don't square up against his son or whatever the fuck he said. Like,
well, the lead pipe.
he is saying as a policymaker, as a politician whose job it is to make laws, I do not care about the causation.
No, that's not my problem.
Only the effect. He does not care about the independent variable.
No, I'm a senator. So I'm just going to dictate that these people are irredeemable. They're not savable. There's no point in trying with them. And we're just going to have to lock them all up. So everybody join me in signing this stop and frisk crime bill where I can just, put people in jail forever for anything. And then, what is this in 93? And then we're going to fast forward, 27 years. And then it's, let me put up this black lady and how accomplished she is. And she's all this and she's all that.
First of all, person in the chat, whose side are you on? Because it's unclear at this point where you stand on anything. And second of
maybe
all,
they're singing.
maybe. Second of all, you watching the show is putting pennies in the cup. So
yeah, appreciate it.
Thanks for monetizing us.
You're encouraging our bad behavior.
Yeah.
Okay, there's 20 seconds left.
Cordon them off from the rest of society, try to help them, try to change their behavior. That's why we do in this bill. We have drug treatment and we have other treatments to try to deal with it, but they are in jail.
Did his kid go to jail?
Well, no.
And his kid was doing what? All the fucking drugs.
Yeah.
So when y'all come up here and y'all say, "Oh, you guys love Biden," no one fucking said they liked fucking Joseph Robin's egg Biden.
Mikey, you must be fucking psychic because look at this shit.
Look at me. Look at me. I am a prophet.
We are literally shit talking Joe Biden, and they're still like, "Why are you defending Joe Biden?" We're literally saying this guy is a racist.
And they're like, "Yeah, but he's a racist."
Who supported the crime bill that made all the mandatory minimums and put all the people in prison
for bullshit. And that also led into the militarization of the cops and them like starting the real fun crime of planting shit on people because body cams weren't invented yet and dash cams weren't invented yet. So they would just put whatever they felt like they would want you to have on you. No oversight committees that were outside of the police department. This is why we had to implement all this shit. It's because of fucking Joe Biden.
Like, I don't know how much more clear we can make it, guys. Fuck Joe Biden.
He's a piece of fucking garbage, dude.
No
one likes him. No one likes him.
The only reason anyone would ever vote for Joe Biden is because his opponent was Donald Trump.
Literally the only reason.
That's it.
Away from my mother, your husband, our families. But we would be absolutely stupid as a society if we didn't recognize the condition that nurtured those folks still exist. And we must deal with that.
Yeah. You Democrats can fucking keep Joe Biden. Fucking put him in a fucking sarcophagus, pray to him, like put him like look to the east and pray to Joe Biden. You can do whatever the fuck you want. Him and the fucking Clintons who were sitting there fucking, I don't know how excited she could. I'd have never seen somebody so excited to lock up little black kids. Never seen somebody so happy. Fuck you, Hillary. Fuck you, Bill. Fuck you, Joseph. And Obama, real sucker move, fucking picking him for your VP.
Look at this. Look at this in the chat.
I hate you so much. That is so painful. JP players only want one thing, and it's to defend Joe Biden.
Find people on both sides. My God.
All right, Greg, I feel like we have to.
Oh no, Mikey, you put Gutfeld on here?
I got your ass, bitch.
Oh, Jesus.
Start with you. Go for it.
Why is his chair so big? Get him a smaller chair, damn it.
He's a fucking elf, just like Mike Johnson.
Get him a bigger phone book, damn it.
I can't.
In fact, Gutfeld's he's a tiny little goblin, is what he is.
Begin to
Little
say
gnome.
how big this story is.
Yo, remember that gnome game? Remember that gnome game we played? We should play that shit again. That gnome robbery or whatever.
Yeah.
This is a grand jury indictment. It's huge. You could draw a direct line from Charlottesville to the Biden presidency. After all, he said it himself over and over again. Only reason why I ran is because the fine people that blah, blah, blah. And that was choreographed by the SPLC. So this makes the Jussie Smollett hoax look like amateurs. Did the media fall for it, or did they go along with it? They went along with it. They knew. None of this.
He almost fucked that up.
Yep.
Or did they go along with it? They went along with it. They knew. None of this white supremacy movement made sense to anybody because nobody knew about this march, and then it just happened. They kept it under wraps.
Nah, dog. They was talking all nah, you're not finna change history. Everybody knew that shit was happening. Everybody knew that shit was happening.
Everybody.
And then they all showed up with their khakis and their white shirts and their tiki torches. I was there. I was there that summer. I was online that summer. You can't play me.
Apps to prevent anybody from digging into the origins of it. Nobody ever heard of these people, and then we never saw them again. It was amazing how you can have like Jan 6 grannies arrested, but they could never find the tiki torches. You know, it wasn't just a hoax.
Wow.
What you mean?
Here we go.
What you mean? Okay.
Democrats apparently have always screamed that MAGA is the party of violence. January 6th. Search montage of Democrats inciting violence.
Inciting violence?
Inciting?
MAGA is the party of violence.
Yeah.
And then you're talking about Democrats inciting violence. Like those are two separate things.
Yeah. There's a difference between saying and action. And MAGA is the party of action when it comes to violence.
Right. Y'all literally chant for mass deportations. You think that's like a peaceful process? You think it's just like everybody knows what that means. Like your coded language it's a weak ass code, man. Everybody knows what you're saying when you try to say like it's quasi patriotic bullshit. It's just coded racist speak.
And by the way, Google searching something is not how to prove something exists. You can Google search anything. You can find anything on Google and be like, "Oh yeah, here it is." But you know, if how many people went to prison for January 6th? Anybody? How many people went to prison?
1,500.
Yeah.
1,600, somewhere in there.
So, I mean, that has judicial record and actual crimes were committed and all that stuff, you know?
It was just a tour.
It's a little bit beyond Googling.
It was a plot that resulted in people dying, an entire narrative created about these secret white supremacists at
They weren't secret.
What secret?
What secret?
Oh my God. Y'all was hanging out with these fools. I'm pretty sure Turning Point was busting motherfuckers out there. Like straight up. Like stop trying to change shit. They were there. It was a Republican event.
There's footage of it.
Unite the right. They were all there.
I swear to God, this Orwellian don't believe your lying eyes shit is ridiculous.
It's like, sorry, dude. I'm pretty sure we covered that back then. So, nah, dog.
Teacher meetings in the military.
No, that's not your episode. No, that was my episode. Fuck you.
Oh, so you got Gina's favorite person on here now.
I know. Look at his face.
Oh, boy.
Come here. Come here, you little gnome. Let me get this screenshot. Oh, my God. Oh, with the manufacturing racism? Oh, we cooking.
Bro, you can fucking video search anything.
What is he what? What did he say?
They said to video search a montage of Democrats inciting violence, just so Democrats can see their party inciting violence, so they can stop with the MAGA. MAGA is the party of violence. I love, by the way, how you don't say Republicans and do say MAGA.
Yeah. Do you consider yourself Republican or MAGA?
Do you differentiate? I'm actually fascinated to know, is there a difference between the Republican Party and MAGA?
Welcome to the focus group. Now, tell us all of your party, your policy issues, your wedge issues. What is your likelihood of voting?
They don't want to answer. They're just like, video search it. I just want to know, like, you can, I'm not going to show that on the air because you can do that with anything.
And I don't know what that is.
Also, it's not your show, so sorry.
No. I need to watch stuff that's not going to get my channel taken down. So
right,
unverified links from dude.
But I mean,
just search this. No.
We all saw January 6th happen in real time. So
yes, I was at work on break, and I was like, "Oh, that's not good."
Oh, here we go. Chrissy did the work for us. I have just searched for that, and guess what? It was posted by Donald Trump and Fox News. Not exactly trustworthy sources.
Bro, you playing both sides to the middle. Just search this thing. It's totally non-biased, aka it's from Donald Trump and fucking
right.
Fox. You cheating. Oh, you busted. Thank you, Chris. See?
I bet you it's not even actually Democrats.
You're not where you thought you were.
In the media, if you didn't kneel before George Floyd, you were probably part of the white supremacy movement. They even came up with a hate map to trick you into thinking hate was so prevalent that they needed a map. They didn't have a hate map for Antifa because Antifa wasn't even part of the list.
Because I don't even know where to start there.
What's Antifa stand for, big dog? What you talking about? Oh my God. And people just eat this shit all day, huh?
They do.
Crazy.
They eat so much Gutfeld slop, it's ridiculous.
I couldn't.
But focus on the family was PragerU. They had libs of TikTok.
Bro, what you talking about? I can't look up both sides of a thing that one side made up whole cloth. What are you talking about? I can't just look up stuff that didn't happen. I'm already watching what the Democrats say, and I'm already watching what the Republicans say. Therefore, I don't need to hear what each one of them say about each other. Right. I can listen to what each side has said out of their mouth and what their votes that they cast.
And by the way, we're not saying there's not extremist violence on both sides. There for sure is. However, the MAGAs out there really take it to another level.
Damn it. I saw it and I was like, all right, he hit it so cleverly. This must be rewarded.
Lynn, they even labeled Trump a catalyst for white nationalism, using his comments from Charlottesville, which they helped create, to then breed him a racist. I was listed, Jesse, as part of the hard right.
The circular logic is circular.
And
yes.
To me, that's stolen valor because I don't deserve that role. And plus, I didn't even pay for it. I didn't get paid for this. So America was.
That was a joke, Tim.
Oh, that was one of Gutfeld's fantastic jokes.
Everyone just went, oh.
Yeah.
Bro. You're not driving the show. We were already doing something before you got here. No, you don't get to drive the boat.
Also, there's probably
ride in the back.
There's probably T's and C's on that, man.
Right. And fucking copyrighted ass music and shit. Brother, we know what we doing. I don't need to watch the video to know you're full of shit. Okay.
I don't want to get TOS by YouTube for showing violence on our channel.
And you're already losing the argument.
Yeah.
So
running dangerously low on racism, and that's bad for business when your business is a racist smear. This is all this is. If your business is about demonizing people with racism and you don't have it, you got to make it up. They're like,
I hope they keep a recording of this episode and write it down somewhere. The midterms are coming.
Oh,
Like
yes.
the killer nurse.
Be a real shame if somebody shut down Fox News for the racist shit that they put out there, spreading the myth of white genocide and anti-Muslim rhetoric, anti-LGBTQ rhetoric. Man, that'd be a real shame.
You know, that doses all of her patients so she can pretend she's the savior as they start dying, except they let people die here because that actually.
This is not a logical question because open border is not a phrase that makes sense. So
Right.
Enables them to keep going.
And also, that person has been here the entire time we played that Joe Biden video and the entire time we criticized Joe Biden. So, once again, whose side are you on?
He just wants us to be upset.
I know.
It's like, dude, we're pissed because this shit sucks. Period. As Americans, it has sucked here for like the last 30 fucking years. And it has been getting shittier and shittier every fucking day.
Yeah, you know what? I think they earned us bringing back the old banner here. There you go. We don't like Joe Biden.
Yeah.
You're on the wrong show.
You're on the wrong show.
This ends our bin public service announcement.
Oh my God.
No.
Hey, unplug your brain for 30 seconds. Blow off the connections. Plug that bitch back in. Who told you that? No one told you that. What are you talking about?
I have a question. Is this the bot that they sent out? We started talking about Joe Biden, and they're like, oh, someone in the world is talking about Joe Biden.
It's the Biden bot.
It's a Biden bot. It's an anti-Biden bot.
So I think we'll be able to just start sorting them as we go forward.
Because no one's protecting Joe Biden. No one's protecting the Democratic Party. Fuck the Democratic Party.
Yeah. Just didn't want the fucking radical bullshit that fucking Trump was going to bring.
And brought, by the way.
Yeah, remember how great he handled COVID? Extra million fucking deaths. Great job.
Remember all those wars he promised us he wasn't going to get us into?
Yeah, these are great. I totally love this.
A right-wing group actually paid leftists like Antifa, BLM, Venezuelan drug gangs to terrorize citizens to kind of underscore their value, it would be a huge story. But we never had to do that because all of that was real. You know, we didn't have to pay off.
We didn't have to. We would. We totally would.
We totally did.
We didn't know that. We didn't know that we could. So in retrospect, we would have.
Off the left to cause violence. It's a testament to conservatives that you had to create the hate that wasn't there because we didn't supply it.
So the projection is so only Fox News can provide such sweet psychological and sociological data. The projection is crazy. They can't get black people to pay attention to them. We ain't biting. We ain't going out. We ain't doing shit. We shut Target's little uppity ass down quietly. Nobody got arrested. No one doing any fighting. None of that shit. They don't know what to do. They can't find nobody, no group of people without lawyers that they could sick these goons on. And that no king shit, when they fucking popped out and it was a flood of whites. And they're like, fuck. So none of y'all, or some of y'all biracial? Someone's got to be biracial. Damn.
And when they started interviewing the white people, and the white people were like, yeah, black people shouldn't show up here. They'll just be targeted. Like,
we have to crib like the get it, because this is they are spinning their wheels, and they have wanted and begged and prodded, and like they went after all the the Black History Museum shit, and they went after the month. They started doing intentionally antagonizing us, and it didn't work. So they said, you know what? I'll get you somehow. I'll get someone. I'll get the people who help you. Okay. Oh boy.
So where were Trump's economic numbers in his first 2 years in office? And all of a sudden there's a deadly COVID virus that shuts down the world.
Oh,
Coincidence?
so you do believe in the virus?
Ah, so it's a conspiracy. It's all a conspiracy. This person deals in conspiracy and circular logic, and we should just ignore them.
I don't know, man. Look at my background. So how did they do it?
Well, obviously they're in league with China.
But they don't like China.
Yeah, but they got the Chinese to release the virus from their virus factories in Wuhan.
No, don't give them answers. Make them tell us.
He got timed out.
Oh, damn, y'all. We was about to find out what happened.
I think it was only for a few seconds though, so maybe they'll be back.
Well, while we wait for the universal answers and truths.
States least racist country in the history of the world. We knew it, but in the last 10 years, the left made it sound like somehow we were the very worst thing on the planet.
How come Doge fired all the black ladies?
Yeah, what's all that anti-DEI stuff all about? How come they fired all the black pilots?
Generals.
The Family Research Council was shot up.
Yeah.
Boom.
And in court.
Boom.
What's the agreement?
Hold on.
I doubt it.
And nobody help. I want to know what it is. Hold on, I gotta check on her real quick. She's near the pet.
Documents, the guy said it was because the Southern Poverty Law Center had labeled them a hate group.
Yeah, Charlie Kirk was assassinated, and he was mentioned many times by the SPLC.
Could you, the control room, could you play Todd Blanche? This is interesting, Kennedy. Blanche is saying that the Biden administration closed this investigation.
This investigation was opened during the Biden administration and then mysteriously closed. I really don't have any information about why it was closed. And then we started again last year. The FBI did, working with the U.S. Attorney in Alabama. And it's extraordinarily egregious.
I think the Pink Panther could.
Hold on. I'm going to send you the link. Copy. I got to change the diaper.
Okay.
Where's our private chat? Oh, there it is down there.
We have a private chat?
Yeah, it's the second to last thing down there.
Yeah, I know. I was being purposefully up.
Hey. I was trying to be nice. Be right back.
All right.
Playing my song.
Let's see. I'll put it up there. There we go. Is this mine?
617.
617, he says. There we go. Oh, there's no sound.
It's pretty clear, and Greg did a very good job of laying it out. Finding and funding more of the most extreme racists in the country was very profitable for the Southern Poverty Law Center. In fact, after Charlottesville, they hit a windfall, a fundraising windfall, and they knew they were going to did it. It was more successful than all of their evil marketing geniuses could have imagined, and their endowment was closer to $700 million after Charlottesville. So it really was one of the most profitable things that had ever happened to them. But what occurred to so many people was, they had not seen this sort of coordinated white supremacy in their neighborhoods, even though they were being told constantly, this constant onslaught by the SPLC that they were there, they were prevalent. And in fact, it was Biden's FBI who told us that white supremacists were the biggest threat to the country. It wasn't Antifa. It wasn't some of these Islamist groups who were funneling talking points to students at places like Columbia. Can I add something to that? Because the Biden administration said that the largest section of white supremacists could be found in the U.S. military. Yes. And then they said they would do it.
What is going on here? The Democrats have a stronghold over world leaders and the world economies through dirt like Epstein had dirt on people, and also the mainstream media. You think that they'll all attack Trump on every turn? What? Huh? I don't mean to sound like I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, but I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Hold on, there's a button for that.
I literally have no idea what the hell he's talking about.
I like how the Democrats are this big shadowy organization and not just an American political party. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? The Democrats don't even have power over the country. And you're talking about they're using Epstein shit to bring world leaders in line and also the mainstream media. Dude, this is the mainstream media. Fox News is the mainstream media. Greg Gutfeld is the mainstream media. So I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And yeah, I can't read for shit. I got dyslexia or whatever. But that's besides the point. How could the Democrats have a stronghold over world leaders and world economies? How? They're not even in charge in this country. It doesn't make any sense.
I literally have no idea what the hell he's talking about.
Investigation. And during the Biden administration, the Department of Defense, as it was called then, came out with its report. And guess what? They found none. But they buried the report like on a Friday night at 9 p.m. And it's like, we tried to bring it up and it hardly got any attention. One thing that's interesting, Jessica, it's like they were doing one of those fake going out of business sales. So they were doing this thing and then they got $1 million from George Clooney. Tim Cook gave them $1 million. They raked in the cash out of all this.
Yeah, they're definitely a well-funded organization. I don't see how we get from we flipped people within these organizations and paid them for it to white supremacy is made up.
That's a very good question, person on Fox News. How do we get from there to there? How do we get from they have informants that they pay within these organizations so that they can inform on them to the police to white supremacy is made up? Fox News. Very good question. Telling on yourself there.
And that it's a complete fallacy. And it's not just the Biden administration that said it was the greatest threat, or in the Trump administration too. Chris Wray said this.
That's BS. Okay. Don't play that with us.
It's literally something Chris Wray said. And there are constant investigations into white nationalist groups, paramilitary groups, the Proud Boys, the Oath Keepers, the 3%ers, whatever the fuck they call themselves nowadays. There are constant investigations into these groups and other white nationalist groups by not just Biden's FBI, Trump's FBI, Obama's FBI, George W. Bush's FBI, constantly.
Whoa. So listen,
no one believed it. They only said it.
Okay, no one believed it. You're right. No one believed it, but it's just what the guy said under oath in testimony.
Right. It's just what the guy said under oath in testimony, probably in front of Congress. And what multiple FBI directors have said.
This is a procedure that law enforcement does on every level, where they flip people within organizations.
They're not law enforcement. They're not law enforcement.
No, but they take information and they feed it. He said it. They feed it back to local and including the FBI. And we know that the FBI does this. They work with informants all the time for drug trafficking. So that's the problem?
Yes, that is the problem. In fact, that is one of the tools that the mainstream left media is trying to use to defend Southern Poverty Law Center, saying that, well, they were doing what the FBI does. The FBI uses criminal informants in order to prosecute criminals. The Southern Poverty Law Center was paying their enemies in order to raise money off of the existence of their enemies.
To give information.
That is the craziest fucking logic that there possibly could be. Hey, Mikey.
Yo.
I'm going to go back a little bit so you can listen to this. So they found one of the people on Fox 5 is somewhat reasonable. It's this lady.
She's the Democrat.
Right.
Procedure that law enforcement does on every level, where they flip people within organizations.
They're not law enforcement. They're not law enforcement.
No, but they take information and they feed it. He said it. They feed it back to local and including the FBI. And we know that the FBI does this. They work with informants all the time for drug trafficking. So that's the problem?
Yes, that is the problem. In fact, that is one of the tools that the mainstream left media is trying to use to defend Southern Poverty Law Center, saying that, well, they were doing what the FBI does. The FBI uses criminal informants in order to prosecute criminals. The Southern Poverty Law Center was paying their enemies in order to raise money off of the existence of their enemies.
To give information
No.
so they could do something.
How would that even work?
Here's what I think we need. Here's what I think we need. We need all of these white supremacist organizations to come out and say that we are funded by the Southern Poverty Law Center.
Easy fix.
Easy fix. They need to admit it. They need to admit that they were created by the Southern Poverty Law Center as a fucking decoy for white supremacy.
Should be fairly easy. Well, they're gonna have to testify anyway.
Right. So round up some Proud Boys. I'm sure they're not hard to find. They're nice.
I'm about to say, where's ICE at these days?
Get some Oath Keepers or whatever. Get their leadership together and be like, hey guys, are you funded by Southern Poverty Law Center? Is that where you get your money from?
Till the day I die, I will never forget that those motherfuckers, all three of them, were on the domestic terrorist watch list. And not only did they get rid of that report, you can find it on the Wayback Machine, and I think a bunch of people have posted online, but it was clearly shown that white supremacist, nationalist, domestic terrorism was the #1 threat to Americans in this country.
Oh, yeah. Here we go.
It was right there in the DOJ report, and then they just took it off the website.
Here we go. This will back you up there, Mikey.
Believed it. You're right. No one believed it, but it's just what the guy said under oath in testimony.
Oh, we got to go back just a little bit further for context for that.
Raked in the cash out of all this.
Yeah, they're definitely a well-funded organization. I don't see how we get from we flipped people within these organizations and paid them for it to white supremacy is made up and that it's a complete fallacy. And it's not just the Biden administration that said it was the greatest threat. It was in the Trump administration too. Chris Wray said this.
That's BS. Okay. Don't play that with us.
It's literally a quote. So
I'm standing 10 toes down.
You basically want to, okay, no one believed it.
No one
believed it, but it's just what the guy said under oath in testimony.
It's just what Christopher Wray, the FBI director appointed by Donald Trump, said in testimony under oath to Congress.
What does he know?
What the fuck does he know? That these white supremacist organizations exist and white supremacy is a threat.
I Googled.
You got to Google it. Where the fuck is that guy? You got to fucking Google it, bro.
Did anyone try Googling it?
Did anyone try fucking Google searching Chris Wray, white supremacy, Congress?
It's so funny.
Oh boy.
I like how he always want to chirp on some weirdo shit. It's like, shut up, dude. How dare you?
How dare you? That white supremacy doesn't really exist.
Say my name 3 times. If you don't spin some yarn in the gold and shut your little dumb ass up. Jesus.
Why don't you go search for a ring, motherfucker?
In order to prosecute criminals. The Southern Poverty Law Center was paying their enemies in order to raise money off of the existence of their enemies.
To give information to the FBI so they could do something. But that
do you actually believe what you're saying, or are you just doing this for the fun of the show?
No, I don't.
Oh, Gutfeld. I wish I could ask you the same question.
So for the love of the game, man. You see that? You see that mug?
Like this
because we're all somehow connected to the SPLC in one way or another. We've all been smeared by them, and if you're defending them, you better believe it.
I actually said please explain to me how we got to white supremacy, organized white supremacy.
Where have you been for the last 5 or 6 years?
Because of what we just found out potentially about.
Wait, does Gutfeld believe that organized white supremacy has only been around for the last 5 years?
Yes.
Ouch. That's rough.
Yep, it's new.
It's not.
It's actually Antifa.
Boy, Gutfeld. Read the original Constitution.
He can't read.
Damn it. Gutfeld. White supremacy was enshrined in the Constitution of the United States for like 80 years, 100 years. That's the, from 1789 until 1865, slavery was legal in the United States.
Nuh-uh. Like he's just that he's like Kevin from Ed, Edd n Eddy.
Yeah.
Just impenetrably stupid. He's dorks. That's like all he's got. Like that's what he says to everything.
Oh, for sure, Diz. The last 250 years guaranteed. I'm just saying that it was enshrined in the founding of the country, and it's been a bit more de facto rather than institutional when it comes to American government. It's been a bit more pushed underground than as blatant as slavery.
I should have picked the fucking Virginia one. I think I saw the Virginia one with him, and they were fucking melting down. Oh no, it was Abby Phillips's show.
Because we talked about that in my sociology class. We talked about sort of the difference between like sort of de facto segregation, and which is segregation that happens without laws forcing it to happen, and the actual segregation of like Jim Crow, where it was laws, and then of course slavery. And there's still a lot of de facto segregation, and white supremacist groups do exist, and they have existed since kind of the founding of the country, and even before that. So
they have fucking parades every year on their birthday, and they go to fucking City Hall and they get a permit and they do their like, I don't know where these motherfuckers live. La La Land, fucking Dreamville. I don't know, but these groups definitely fucking exist. Just because you don't see them every day, I mean, because you're in the meeting place and you can't like see it from the inside. But yeah, like no one is pretending except y'all.
Right. And like these organizations have existed for so long that like they're the villains in like TV shows and whatnot. Like
Black Panther.
Breaking Bad. Like the last couple seasons of Breaking Bad was all about them getting mixed up in some white supremacist group.
Yeah, the biker gang.
But that's
stealing in meth.
And that was 20 years ago. So
Breaking Bad?
Yeah, Mikey, I'm sorry.
You know what? I did watch it like 9 years after it came out, and I just binged it all in like 4 days.
Here's how you can tell, Mikey, they don't have smartphones. They got like Motorola Razors and whatnot.
I thought they were just burners.
Nah, man. That's all they had.
That was their phones.
Yeah. It was set in present day in 2004, 2005.
Yeah, like the 3GS was like about to come out. That bitch was like $100,000. And it shattered instantly if you looked at it wrong. That's crazy. Now I'll never not notice that.
Yep. Now you're gonna be like, oh, why didn't everyone have a smartphone? Well, they weren't invented yet. It's not. The show ended around the time smartphones came out.
What the?
Yeah.
My brain hurts. That could be any number of reasons. I know we're running short on time. Your thoughts on Virginia turning that 6-5 into a 10-1?
I mean, it sort of evens up all the fuckery of the Republicans. So as a person who is opposed to gerrymandering, I am opposed to gerrymandering. I cannot, however, control what every state does. So I don't like any of it. I think it's going to lead to more partisanship and polarization. However, turnabout is fair play.
I'm in the camp of good for the goose, good for the gander.
Yeah. Trump started it when he wanted Texas to do that shit, and then Democrats are like, well, I guess if we're all going to do it,
And it's we just got reclassified to Schedule 3.
Oh, yes, I saw that. Yep. Trump's trying to do that to save his ass.
Yeah. Too bad you already freaking scared everybody to put Jesus like you were going to lock him up for smoking weed. Like no one is going to admit it now. Yeah, nice try, dude. But what that means for dispensaries is like they should be able to work with banks because currently they can't do business because they would be like drug traffickers federally, so their bank wouldn't be able to work with them. But if it's Schedule 3, it's different.
Greg says, in The Shield, the white supremacists were present and just another game Mackie hated and did business with. He also was kind of racist a lot of the time.
Oh, for sure. I am the Shield stan. I love the Shield. I love me some Vic Mackey. CCH Pounder. Oh, cinema.
I'm more of a Law and Order girl myself.
Bum, 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 bum.
Gotta love
Bum,
that
bum,
SBU.
bum, 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 bum. Bam, bam, bam.
Well, I suppose the difference there, the Shield is what, Chicago?
LA.
LA? Oh, I thought the Shield would have been Chicago. I would have been like, well, Chicago, New York,
I think they had one like Chicago PD or something like that.
They had a whole run of like Chicago themed emergency services shows.
Chicago Postal.
Right. There was like Chicago Fire, Chicago Emergency, Chicago PD. It's like, all right, guys, is Chicago in really that much of a problem?
It's a big city, Tim. You wouldn't know nothing about that.
I know lots of things about big cities. I know lots of things about the biggest city. It's called New York City.
Oh, we'll say Tokyo.
Yeah, I think it goes like Tokyo, then London. Because London is fucking huge.
London's not bigger than Chicago.
Yeah, it is. Have you seen the population of London? London's bigger than New York City.
All right, they got me. The metropolitan, so the London and Metropolitan, and then Chicago and the Metropolitan, it's like 11 to 14 to 9 and 9.5. So I lose.
Yeah.
Whatever. You crumpet swilling bastards. But gerrymander everything. I don't care anymore. Because guess what's going to happen as soon as these midterms come? We're getting rid of all of your asses anyway. We have to flush the system.
Yeah.
And this helps to do that. Oh no. We got a shooting in Louisiana. Jesus, man.
All right, Mikey, let's
final thought here.
Final thought?
Yeah. I would say everyone should take breaks, get therapy if you need to. Losing hope has many faces.
Yes.
And the depravity of the crimes that are being reported on a ever increasing basis should give you all pause and should remind you to take care of yourself. Put your own mask on first, or you're not going to be any help to anybody.
That is true. Yeah, no, I'll echo that. Make sure that you take care of yourself mentally and physically. Drink lots of water. And
Yes, water good.
Turn off the news every once in a while, because I sure as hell do. It ain't good to watch that shit all the time. It hurts your brain.
Fox News is reporting bombshell findings reveal possible proof that Noah's Ark existed.
Oh boy. Also, the news is very silly and it is full of brain rot.
Ooh, check out some good music. I highly recommend this weekend dig some Glass Beams.
Glass Beams.
Mm-hmm. It's a 3-piece like instrumental band. You guys will love it.
All right.
It runs in the background of my head a lot.
And also, scan the QR code for some on sale merch. It's still on sale for the rest of today and tomorrow.
Yeah.
And we're gonna try and post this up in clips and whatnot. We got some segments. So
we did better this time, I think.
We did do better.
The middle part we did pretty good.
Yeah. The beginning and in the middle. Then we sort of lost track of things, but
sections 1, 3, and 9 were bad. But we did get the middle bit.
And yeah, we'll see you next week we'll see you tonight.
We'll see you tonight.
On Unboxed.
Unboxed Politics.
The gang will mostly be here. I hear Mark's not gonna be here because he's a bitch. But
I hear he's being nice to his family that he loves.
Alternatively,
fuck your face.
Oh, I got you, Mark. I will represent your votes. There was like a way I could have saved everyone saying each letter, and then I would just put it on the hot button.
Oh boy.
It's like, all right, Ollie, what do you say? A. Oh, good job, Ollie. And then it's like, what the fuck? I didn't say that.
But yeah, take care of yourself and each other, and
Keep your
burnout
stick
is
on the
real.
ice.
Yeah. And we'll see you tonight for Unboxed. Don't forget to drink your meat.